Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Leslie, your host for this entire league. And as well, you can see I have amazing shoutcaster with me. Right here, we have MF and
What's
Damily.
up?
Hello, guys.
Good
What's up? Good morning,
afternoon.
everyone. Good afternoon. Sorry, I
So,
forgot it
how
was
you both feel
afternoon.
about this league stage, day one?
Let me pass it. Let's do Denali first. Why not you go first? Ladies
Can
first.
we go first? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so because it's the first week, it's going to be very exciting because we're going to see how the teams play up against each other. And of course, it's the first week. We're going to start seeing who's going to be the hot shots, who's going to take the lead, who's going to be the ones to go for the kills, and then who plays on the outside, right? Who plays as the underdog, who tries to get those little kills on the outside. It's really excited. We're coming in, and it's a fresh start.
Yes, that's true. And coming from me, those that has been watching them since their qualifiers, I can actually pinpoint which team I think would be in the focus. But since that we are now in the next stage of the tournament, so the likeliness of these performances to stay would be unlikely because maybe there will be some trump cards coming in from teams that have been saving it during the qualifiers that but will be using it in the league stages, which is right now lah.
Yep, that's right. As well, I think the league stage is basically very important for every step that you're taking. Is because you only have 12 last slot in grand final, and actually they are playing really hard on fire, playing against 1,296 teams. Okay, from
Mhm.
the opening stage until now, qualifier stage until now comes to league stage is only the best 18 teams right here. So if you have no
Yeah.
idea, this Tri Nation is actually involve Philippines, Cambodians, and Malaysians player. So let's not talk more about that. Well, before we are going into the game, I think everyone is pretty excited. I wanted to start the game very soon. So let's see our daily schedule and all our players in league. All right, so in this overall grouping, we can see Group A, we have most of the Malaysians team, 4X-Men Esport, we have Genesis, All-Star, LCMY Bosku, New Boys A, Sorry Meta Esport, Supreme Assault Forces from Philippines. Well, by the way, Sorry Meta Esport is being EQ'd for the whole tournament, so they are not qualified now. And as well in Group B, we have AV Elite, AXA Dream Team, and then Bloody Hate, Hard to Get, LCM5 Gregory, and Rava Squad. In Group C, we have Auto Knockout with Baby Argon, Eclipse, Legend Rumbles, No Escape, and Special Army MV.
Mhm.
All
Oh,
right,
hang
so
on.
right
I
now
think
we have this placement score that every games that you're playing, you're getting the first booyah. Of course, you are hitting up with 20 points. The second place, you have 17. Third place, 15. And consecutively, you have 0 for the last. And 2 points per kill, not to forget. All right. And this one is our map of the whole series. Well, by the way, this is our week one first. And week one, we are going to play for 2 days, which today is the first day and tomorrow is 13, is the second day, day two. And for today, we have game one, which is Group A versus Group B. This is for one session, and they are going to play two games, which is in Bermuda and Kalahari. And Group B is going to versus with Group C with Bermuda Kalahari, Group A versus Group C at the last Bermuda Kalahari. In day two, we have Group A versus Group B again, but the map is going to change as we have Kalahari and Purgatory, and Group B versus Group C as well, Kalahari, Purgatory, Group A versus Group C, Kalahari, Purgatory. All right, this is our teams in Group A. You can see for
Yeah.
this is really strong team we have from Malaysia as well. Genesis as well. We have LCMI Bosku. All right, this group A as well. We have New Boys A. We have Supreme Assault, Esports, and Sorry Meta Esport. All right, these are the group A. And group B, we have AV Elite, we have AXA Dream Team, which we have to watch out the Filipinos team as MSA. And we have Bloody Hate, Hard to Get. Those are really strong team. LCMY Gregory, as well Roll Squad. The Malaysian, we have to watch out. All right, and Rawa Squad. Okay, these are the Group B. And Group C, we have Auto Knockout from Malaysia. We have Baby Argon, Malaysia team. Eclipse as well, Malaysia team. Well, from Malaysia itself, Legend Rumble and Malaysia No Escape as well. Last team from Group C, we have Special Army MV. Sorry, Malaysia MY. Okay, I was
Mhm.
written wrongly just now. That's why I was like saying MV. All right. So by
It's
the
okay.
way, going to start
It's okay.
the first game of today, which is playing in Bermuda and Kalahari. So,
Yep.
what do you think about? Okay, so what do you think about Kalahari? Maybe you can talk a little bit about that before our game starts. So, I'll pass the mic to our custodians, which is MF and Danielle. So, enjoy yourself, guys. Survivor of Free Fire. Let's booyah!
All right,
Right.
guys. So we're gonna go to Bermuda and Kalahari. Danielle, are you okay with these two maps?
Oh, I'm totally okay. I think in particular the one that's going to be pretty interesting is Kalahari because we could see
Yep.
some grappling
True.
hook action. So it'll be
Mm-hmm.
interesting to see if maybe we could see some interesting kills with that because as of now, there's no other map that currently has the hook. But I want to know
True.
how these teams perform on the maps as well, right? Because of course, teams are going to prefer maps. You know, who loves Bermuda, who hates Bermuda, who loves
Mm.
Kalahari, who hates Kalahari. So it comes down to the teams. Which maps do they practice the most, and what are their weaker maps?
Okay, that's the thing. Because the only mode of practice is through scrims, which is custom
Mm-hmm.
rooms. So it depends on, again, just like you said, the frequency of the map that have been played. So Bermuda has been the staple map for 3 years for Free Fire. It has been the map for tournaments all across the region in the world. Kalahari just added into the competitive roster right around end of last year. So it's quite new map, but people are getting used to it. Even I'm getting used to it. So I think we will see more comfortable plays coming in at Bermuda. But for Kalahari, we might see something new. Especially in my own eyes, because the only time I see Kalahari was played, it was during the Malaysia solos. It was actually a Malaysia regional tournament, but that was a solo player tournament. But this one is a squad, so so it's also an eye opener for me because I have been receiving feedback that it's actually hard to see players in Kalahari rather than in Bermuda.
Ooh,
And
that'd be pretty
actually,
interesting.
even though among all three, Kalahari is said to be the smallest, but
Okay,
it's the
small
high
means
ground and low. Yeah, it's the high ground
yeah,
and low ground fight that will be very interesting coming
yeah.
in Kalahari.
Not just that though. If the map size is smaller too, that means you're going to see a lot more skirmishes, especially once people start dropping in. So we might see a lot of early kills coming in as well for Kalahari. But of course, we are going into Bermuda first, so what everyone's practiced, what everyone's used to. But we're looking at Group A and Group B for today's matches first. And Admath, you're saying to me earlier today that Group B is the group of death.
Yeah, the group of death, because coming in from the qualifiers, I can see that the Philippine teams are actually like dominating towards the qualifiers. I've seen there's a group where 4 out of 6 booyahs was done by the Filipino team. So Filipino team like AV Elite and Hard to Get, RPH should be here, but I think they changed name or something. I'm not so sure. But yeah, these teams, I've been hearing a lot from players coming in the qualifiers saying, "Oh, this team is strong. This team is on a whole another level." So I'm expecting these teams to actually perform again. So yeah, for those who are watching in YouTube, for those who from Philippines, kamusta lahat, guys? I hope you guys will be okay here in the live stream. Okay, I've been receiving your feedbacks. Thank you for coming into my page as well. So yeah, I've been helped a lot from the Filipino community. You guys are the best, man.
Actually, speaking of the Filipino community, because of course we looked at the two brackets as well, we're mostly looking at Malaysians and Filipinos going up against each other. Do you feel that there's a play style we're kind of seeing from these two different countries? Like, does Malaysia face rush more? Do the Filipinos sort of camp out a little bit more? Are you seeing any difference, or is this just a team by team basis?
What I can say is that the Filipino team has more confidence in terms of engaging into fights, because to them, it's getting the kills is much more important than the placement, because you can see that the highest point that you can get from the placement is only 20 points. But each kill contributes 2 points. So if you get the whole team gets 10 kills, that's basically a booyah point inside that team. And similar to any battle royale games, the more kills you do, the higher placement you can get. So that's the mentality they have been using even in the qualifiers. So I think coming from the Filipino teams, again, they are more inclined towards trying to get as much fight as they can. in contrast to Malaysian team, they played similar to the Indian team. If you guys actually followed Free Fire in India, they play on more towards the safer side. They play more towards trying to not to avoid, but trying to low risk themselves to enter any kind of fights. So the same game plan has been used for Malaysian team as well. It has been used multiple times in multiple tournaments in Malaysia as well. So maybe this Thai nation with the additional influence from the Philippines, maybe there will be a bit of a jumble coming in from the strategy that has been done by the Malaysian team.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see how everyone plays and how quickly you have to adapt as well, right? Because we're mostly playing our matches today and tomorrow, and because you've only got 2 days to get used to everybody, that's not a lot of time. You don't get a lot of practice.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Because it's hard for teams like the Philippines to play in our server because they have their own server. We have our own server. There will be an issue of ping. But we do have scrims coming in from the Philippine teams playing in Singapore. We have also some Malaysian team playing scrims on Philippines. So maybe during that time, during the 2 weeks break from the qualifier up to the stage, maybe teams and players would actually find the what you call the sweet spot to maybe use in these league stages. And this is day number 1, so it's a surprise for everyone, even to us here on the casting table. So especially me, I'll keep an eye out. Don't worry.
Oh, I mean, it's not like you're not going to keep an eye out, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
We've got so
guys,
many exciting games.
Yeah, so true. We have we have 4 weeks, basically 8 days of the league, where the rotation is already there. It will remain the same rotation, like almost every per week. And the next game will start in 5 more minutes, guys. For those in the chat saying, "Hey, when is it going to start?" In 5 more minutes, guys.
Yeah, we're so sorry about the wait, folks, but we'll get into the match very soon. So until then, of course, you're stuck with us, but that's okay because I know Admath has a lot to say, especially about some of these teams as well. Admath, you were saying that you've got a couple of favorite teams you're really keeping an eye out on. Do you want to
coming in?
Who you think is going to be hot?
All right. In regional wise, for Malaysian team, I'm keeping an eye out for Auto Knockout. Auto Knockout is one of the teams that I'm actually not favoring, but more like in my own spotlight, because not only that they have one member, which is my friend, Mr. D, and I think you guys know, for those who watch his live stream, he has 1.4 million followers on Facebook, and he streams daily. He also has an audience coming from Philippines, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and even Malaysia and Singapore. So, he's not a player to be messed with. No, man. This guy can actually butcher a whole squad like there's no tomorrow. I've been playing with him for numerous times as well. I know his game plays as well. He's a very chill guy, but he's very deadly at the same time. So that's why I'm keeping an eye on. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on AKO. There's also a team No Escape. Okay, I want to see their performance. Will they maintain? Will they improve? Or will they slack off? And same goes to 4X-Man, because the hype from 4X-Man is quite high as well for the Malaysia region. But as for the Philippines, I'm keeping an eye for AV Elite.
Everybody?
Because nah. I can't say everybody because there's 5 teams, right? But among all the 5 from Philippines, I'm keeping an eye of AV Elite. AV Elite has been performing tremendously well during the qualifiers, and also hard to get as well. They have a member called Ganza. That guy is very good in terms of rushing towards the front, very tactical, with his team backing up at the back. So again, Philippines, AV Elite, and Ganza. However, in the overall perspective, I see that maybe AV Elite has the cutting edge among all the teams. Maybe they have their own flavor that I can't figure out yet, because I still can't go in depth on how they play. So I'm keeping an eye of AV Elite in terms of overall.
Yeah. Well, of course, they're going to grace us with their presence because we're going to be seeing them in our first series, right?
Yes, definitely. Group A and B, they are in B. So AKO will come on in the second series after the A and B finished. So, it's gonna be an eye opener even for me that has been monitoring these teams since the qualifiers. There are 1,000 plus teams. Now we are at 18. So can't wait.
Yeah. I think the really cool thing as well when you start putting the best of the best together is that even though we've been following, let's say you've been following 4X-Men, as you've been saying, right? They're saying they're a really good team, but then what if all of a sudden we have an underdog come through? They absolutely just wipe 4 men in the first round, and all of a sudden you just have this brand new opponent coming in, a dark horse that's suddenly
Yeah,
going to be a huge threat, and people won't expect it. And then it's
yeah,
just because you've been able to put all these top teams together, and now all of a sudden we're going to be seeing a new team rising.
true. And talking about underdog teams, I'm looking to see the performance from LCMY Gregory. Gregory has been receiving quite a lot of feedback during the qualifiers. Not only that, Special Army as well. I've been even training with them. I train with them. Okay, I even train with them. Yeah, because they usually have one less member doing some other stupid stuff. So I fill in their slot. Yeah, Special Army Jabat and Minato, I've been playing with them for quite some time. They showed me quite promise. For Philippine teams, I think SAF will be the underdog for me. I haven't seen them much in terms of the qualifier, so it will be something new, and I've been hearing as well. So yeah, guys, by the way, here you go, the code here. I know you guys have been waiting for the redemption. I know you guys like free stuff. All right, before we start our match, here you go, guys. 2 boxes of Trap Farmers box. I believe Trap gives fire rate, so guys, claim it is CM Zaku 72 DLREU. Claim it there at ff.reward.com. So you can get 2 boxes for yourself. I don't need this farmers, man. I have a better farmers than this one, so it's fine.
Speaking of boxes, Advert, I was watching your stream last night, and you didn't get that final banknote. I feel so bad for you.
Man, it was like $100 gone. Shoo! But it's fine.
Because you managed to get, I think, 3 banknotes yesterday, right? You got
4.
2 banknotes. Oh, you got 4 banknotes,
4.
sorry.
Yeah.
Because I know in one round you got 2 of them. Anyways, we've got the drop here, and let's see where everyone lands.
All right, guys, here you go. Game number 1 of week number 1 is going to be on Bermuda. Everybody flies off, drops down. Now we're looking at Group A and B. And you guys know Bermuda, a lot of hot spots will be favored here. I'm not so sure will be any visitation towards peak, but definitely Clock Tower, my favorite spot to land, will be the main focus of the drop.
Right, so of course everyone's going to try and grab their loot now, just so that they can at least get themselves equipped. You don't want to go into a gunfight with nothing, right? You really want to get those guns in at least.
All right, so right now you can see that new boys are inside factory. Meanwhile, AV Elite is in Clock Tower. I've played against G-Boy before. This guy, I tell you, his headshots is menacing.
Oh. So in other words, you didn't
get booyah that game because of him.
Oh goodness! All right, so it looks like everyone is locked and loaded. They've got some of their cute. Sorry.
Genesis though, they have been attacked.
Yeah, we've actually got 1 down already.
Yeah, the one member from Genesis, DXC has been knocked down. Oh, it's actually LCMY boss to Last Circle Malaysia fighting on against Genesis MY. Genesis making it a push. Frank tries to go, but the camera goes another way, but it's fine. It looks like Genesis is now up to 2 members, Star and Pat, where they are actually making their way to Sentosa. I'm not so sure how the confrontation happens, but LCMY opens up the frag by getting the first blood of the game.
Yeah, and they keep all of their members as well. The last thing you want is to lose a member within the first couple minutes of a match.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so already 1 kill on the board as well. So 2 points already for LCMY Bosco. Just going to try and keep themselves on the high ground so that they can try and spot anyone else, try and grab those kills. Because, of course, each kill is worth 2 points. So even if they drop their team now, as long as you grab a couple kills before you go down, then it's not completely wasted.
So I'm not so sure what was the plan for Genesis against LCMY Bosco, but well, the damage has been done. So this is another. Yeah, they might be caught up in the same spot where they want to loot, but apparently LCMY Bosco has the upper hand, as they have. I believe they have the better gear in terms of the early team fights. So sadly, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a bad taste in the tongue if you have a very bad misfortune during the early games of a match, a very bad early game.
It looks like we could be seeing 2 teams sort of engage here as well. Getting pretty close,
Yeah,
but we're not
boss
quite sure if they have
queue,
vision. Do they see anyone yet, though?
I'm not so sure. There's no UAV drone to see, so I don't think they
I
know
don't think.
that they are nearby. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bayet is keeping an eye. I think Bayet knows there's one or two. Yeah, he knows. Yep, he knows. He saw one.
Yeah.
There you go.
It looked like he was searching, so we're going to be starting to see some bullets fly there from Bayet, trying to at least get some sprays in. But can we get it down here, though?
It's gonna be hard though, especially on the barnyard, because that will be, I think, the best spot to be in Pochinok right now, because the barnyard is basically right in the middle of everything, so you can cover the whole area while still be in cover. So confrontation was not there. Both teams actually falls back. For X-Men will slowly emerge towards factory. Meanwhile, Team Bosco, I believe they will go. Maybe they will gonna head towards Mars Electric. So, so no confrontation in Pochinok, though, sadly.
I'm surprised if they actually decided to dodge each other. Maybe they're just thinking that this is the first round. We want to try and also get a really good placement as well. We don't want to lose our team this early on. So safe play from both teams. Very understandable, though it is just the first round of the league as well. As we can see right now, coming up the hill. Oh, new boys. Looks like someone actually got down. Oh, no.
Oh, 4X-Man actually caught a member from New Boys there. And 4X-Man actually gets 3 kills. I'm not so sure how they get the first kill, but there's a good start there for 4X-Man. But now, that's a New Boys fighting against Team Bosco. I believe, Bosco. And New Boys has lost yet another member. So only Jumper and Kachi is the one left here for New Boys, and they are actually fleeing away from Mars.
Yeah, and out of that as well, because they lost 2 members, they didn't even get any kills themselves, so no points. And losing 2 members, it really hurts.
This is another squad, I think. Yeah, this is another squad that Leslie mispronounced. Actually, Roar Esport or Roar Squad.
They have the best logo.
Yeah.
All right, but for X-Men though, they've got to feel so confident right now. They've got all 4 members alive. They've got 3 kills on their under their belts as well.
And that's 6 points. That's the very good early pick up here for X-Men. That is the kind of performance I'm expecting from them, because their gameplay changed. Last time they play quite safe, but this time around they're actually hunting over the teams. And I think they hunt over 2 teams, where a team they managed to get 2, another one they get 1, so that's why they got 3. So good job for X-Men. H2G has made their mark in Pochinok, by the way.
Let's see if anyone else is trying to hunt for kills, because so far it only looks like 4 X-Men have been able to successfully grab some kills. Of course, we are looking at Bosco here. They've got 2 kills under their belt as well. And it looks like they actually might know that someone's here.
So this is 2 sisters team. LCMY Gregory and LCMY Bosco. Okay, steps has been listened here by Kachi from Bosco. They know there is a few people on the 2nd floor.
He's trying to bait out some shots here. Do you think they'll engage, or are they going to probably try and dodge this engagement again?
Most likely Bosco will be on the edge here, because actually disadvantage for Bosco, but they have to go to the lairs of Gregory. Gregory just have to stay still and maybe bring out their short range weapons, SMG and shotguns, to actually mow it down. But yeah, Gregory made some shots towards a few members has been out of their history.
They're fishing. They're fishing for the shots. Looks like we're just going to be taking a look at the crate over here for now. Pretty nice drops as well. But no one's nearby, so it looks like that's just going to be all alone.
Yeah. I think it's hard for teams to actually play AWM here, unless you're Mr. D, which is in AKO, which is in Group C. Maybe he would like to have the AWM, but as for now, I think that airdrop will not be touched. So blue walls has been opened up to maybe try to get a sneak peek towards the 2nd floor.
Yeah, they're trying.
But no!
We got it down!
Yeah, I did actually get a few hit shots on towards Team Bosco. So now here comes the engage. Gregory straight away goes for Bosco. Oh, mercy, they say. all 4 members are still alive away. Meanwhile, team Bosco is losing members one by one. I believe there's only one member left here from Team Bosco, and that guy is running away for his life.
That was so crucial for Gregory as well. The moment they got that down, they decided, guys, we're going to jump out the window. Let's bum rush them. And of course, Bosco, they get absolutely demolished. And they've only got one member left out of that as well. They got 2 kills, so they did get 4 points out of it, but that was a very costly engagement.
That was a very risky play by Gregory, but high risk, high reward. They managed to get 3 kills. They forced the last member from Team Bosco, Sawi, to actually fall back. And to be honest, that was a surprise attack. Not gonna lie, that was a very off guard kind of attack. Even if I would play off team, that kind of shock.
Do you think it actually may have been because of that misplay from Bosco that they actually lost that jump? Because that one down was the trigger for Gregory to say, guys, let's just go. They lost one member.
I think most likely it's just like, guys, let's just try. If we lose, we lose. We win, we win. And apparently they won.
Okay, so it's just one of those feelings, right? It's like, you just gotta go. It's go time.
It's just good. That was unplanned, because if I were them, I would just stay in the house. It will be much safer because they have to merge in. But this one, all of them jumped out from the window because they know the LCMY Bosco was actually maybe playing around, trying to glue that, the glue wall stick to a window. That's like, okay, they are playing around. I think we can go. So like, okay, let's go. Babar, jalan. So they straight went up from the windows, like, okay, all of them are in front of us. They are unprepared. We are prepared. SMGs in hand, shotgun in hand. So blast, 3 kills into the bags of Team Gregory. The last member from Bosco just flees away. Then again, there was a very unexpected attack done again by Team Gregory.
Now we are looking at a couple of other squads here. It looks like everyone's sort of camping out, trying to see if they can catch any stragglers, trying to move in. But hang on, it looks like we've lost one from New Boys here. Nice pick up there.
The last member from Team Bosco picks up a member from Team New Boys. I'm not so sure what happened. I believe maybe he lagged out because he didn't even move an inch, to be honest. Because usually you can see, you can see a fight coming in if glue walls coming up.
Yeah. Ooh, we actually got 2 teams converging here. We've got.
Yeah, I think you should take over.
You think we actually? Looks like we're gonna grab 2 kills here. Or at least we got a down there onto Superman. He actually gets res though, so he's gonna be alright. But instead, though, we're still seeing huge engagement. Oh god, we lost Q there from Raw. And they're still going. They lost another one as well. They're only surviving here as Yun. And he goes down as well. That's going to be Team Raw eliminated.
Yeah, Raw Esports will be the second team eliminated. The first team actually, because Sorry Meta got disqualified. So there's only 11 teams here. So basically, Raw Squad is the first team to be eliminated here in our first match in Bermuda.
Yeah, and of course for AXA, they're going to be so happy. They've got 4 kills now, so that's 8 points on their name. And of course, they've still got a lot of teammates alive. We've still got the last member here of Genesis, Star. He's trying his best to make sure he doesn't die. Of course, he wants to try and survive for as long as he can. But as one person, what can you really do? You really need to play very carefully. And he's right next to 4X.
Man, AXA, aka the DT squad, doing very well with the engagement against Raw. I think there were some misplay positions by Raw. That's why they can't get that angle to actually take some shots.
It seems like a desperation play, right? They noticed that they got pinned into the wall. They didn't really have a way to get out, and they said, guys, we've just got to try, and if we die, we die. And they did die, but they got a couple kills out of it, so it wasn't all for nothing. But of course, I think they're just going to have to think, what's the next plan going into the next series?
Yeah. So now we're actually waiting for the circle to actually close over. And if we can get the map, if we can get the observer to open the map, that would be great. But just from the minimap, I can see that our next circle will encompass partly Clock Tower and mainly Factory. There you go. UAV drone has been patrolling over towards Factory. The UAV drone has spotted up for X-Man. Hey, Sorry, Meta is playing?
I don't know if you managed to catch this. I was going to let Leslie know, but she was busy. They managed to make it last minute. So originally, for anyone that's just tuning into the broadcast, Sorry Meta was going to initially get DQ'd because there were going to be a no-show, but I think they managed to come in last minute. So they are still playing.
All right, so okay, so basically there is 2 squad that has been eliminated. I know Raw squad was the one that is clearly eliminated. I'm not so sure what's the other squad that has been eliminated. We don't have the info on that. But yeah, the next one will be Genesis. There you go.
Oh, nice kill there through the window.
Genesis All-Star will be the next team eliminated. Now we have 9 teams and 30 players still alive in our game. Hard to get from Philippines. H2G has managed to break 2 points after killing the last member here. The landmine.
Little bit of damage. We could be looking at a confrontation here. We've got team 6 and 9 converging right next to each other. But then in the corner, we're also seeing team 11 just sort of hiding out, hoping that they don't get caught in the crossfire.
Circle is closing now. Things are not looking good here for Team AXA. They have been gatekept by SAF Supreme Assault Forces. Gatekeeping another Filipino team. Superman will be killed by the Circle, and the kill will go through Mac Rory from SAF. One tap as well from SAF gets a kill. So basically SAF gets 4 points from 2 kills over what they get from a team. I believe it was AXA. So yeah, AXA on that. Meanwhile, you can see the H2G Ganza is actually engaging with the last member of Team Bosco, Sawi.
Yep, the circle's going to start getting smaller in 45 seconds as well. So if teams are going to move, they're going to have to start moving now because things are going to start getting desperate. Really nice pick up there as well.
The M886 sniper, the glue wall sniper, man. Oh man, I like that sniper so much. Yeah, that is the another kill has been picked up here by H2G. So now 8 teams left after Bosco left the lobby. And the Circle will be the king here as players would abide to it. Slowly coming in. Making some shots on towards Sorry Meta.
It's trying to catch them as the circle gets a little bit smaller here. 5 seconds to go.
Meanwhile, it's not our team AXA making a confrontation, but M79 to the face. Wise will be knocked down, and I don't think AXA will make it out alive as they have only 1 member left, and that particular person is actually on the edge of the circle. Yep, Wise has finally been killed by Red Panda from AV Elite. Confrontation from 3 sides here, 1 in factory, outside of factory. Again, Sorry Meta. You're sitting duck. Circle is right behind you. H2G is right in front of you. No hope for this team actually get it.
You kill leader.
Got 7 teams remaining at Mats, and things are starting to get really tight as well because we're running out of space, and of course we can only have 1 team to get a booyah here.
Shut down.
So 6 teams left. Fires has been
we got
shot.
some action on the left side.
Yeah, here you go, H2G again. They have 5 kills already in the board here. 10 points for them. New Boys will be the next team eliminated from our factories. So with 5 teams left, 19 players still alive. Glue walls will be so important. Every team is go for the long shot from behind. Batman! Another and they have H2G gaining kills after kills after kills. Now SAF only left with 1 tap, and 1 tap could not 1 tap anyone as the Circle is actually bugging his butt cheeks as Team H2G has fire, and Batman gets that shot on towards 1 tap. 9 kills to H2G.
Bullets are flying everywhere. Admath, people are trying to get to the center of this circle, and you're starting to run out of space. These glue walls are going to be very important for cover here. Shots are going, shots are flying everywhere. Down to 3 teams. Admath, we got to drop here onto Batman. Hard to get. They get down to 3 members. They've got to get the res in there onto Batman.
Alright, so now H2G looks like they are going to be the stronger one in this one because they are in the safest spot among all, but it depends on the global placement that they have done. They have lost Batman, which is the player or the member that has the most kills in the team, 6 kills altogether. But now we're down with 3. AV Elite, H2G, and 4X-Man. 2 teams I've been watching out. It looks like Insanity captured Shira behind the blue wall. Shira has been knocked down, but I don't think Shira can be saved here. 4X-Man is watching everything from inside of factory. Now they're gonna convert. The car has Guns now tries to do something. Come at the back gets Joker. And now everybody is cowering. I can't even see. My H2G, I make it out alive. Yeah, still done. My H2G is gone with focus. But it's fine. 4X-Man gets the booyah for game number 1.
They've done it, Admats. They managed to get the first booyah of the day as well. So that's going to be a huge win for them because they managed to secure themselves that 20 points. But of course, the extra points on top of all the kills that they managed to rack as well. They've got to feel so good for starting the day so well.
Man, but I believe the most points in that game was hands down towards hard to get. H2G. The team that I've been eyeing on, that was 12 kills, and I believe they were in 2nd or 3rd place. I can't see properly because bodies are dropping like like it's hot. So, but all I can see is that 4X-Men members are still alive. That's why I can say it's a booyah for them. But I can't say which were in number 2 and number 3. That we have to leave to our marshal to actually show it to us.
Yeah, we'll get that information for you folks in just a minute. But of course, I do believe we do need to go for a quick break. So, Admats, any final words before we go for a quick break?
I want to see who actually got number 2 and number 3.
All right. So we'll get the results in just a minute. But folks, we'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, so never mind.
Oh, right, hang on. No, we will not be having a break. All right, that's fine. We'll try and get the results for all of you folks in just a minute. But Admats, that was insane.
Yeah, that was insane. H2G was... man, they fight so well up to the point that they don't mind about placement anymore because they know that players are getting less and less. So they will, try to get kills instead of placement. So I wish that the marshal could actually show our end lobby because that will be the best thing to do because that's where we can see the points coming in. So marshal, if you guys can, show the end lobby, that will be great.
I'm not sure if we have that as of yet, but we'll see if we do get the lobby results. Otherwise, we'll try and get it for all of you in just a minute.
But there you go, guys. Game number 1 in Bermuda. It was basically hard to get. I think hard to get actually win that particular point allocation. Even though they don't get the booyah, but the kills, it was 24 kills. 24 points in terms of kills. So if let's say they get, let's see, if they get 2nd place, they will be having let's see, 24, 30, 41 points. That's quite a lot in comparison towards for X-Men. I believe they only have like 4 to 5 kills. So altogether they might have 30 points. So H2G will definitely be up on the leaderboard for our after game 1 of our week 1 here.
Well, already we can say that for now, Admats, you were expecting a lot from 4X-Men. They managed to prove you right. They are looking fantastic coming into the series. They managed to survive for the entirety of the first round. They managed to get a whole load of kills. So, of course, your expectations are going to be high going into this next round. But after seeing this, do you think teams are going to sort of, if they see 4 men, they're going to say, guys, we kind of need to do something about this. You can't just leave a team to do whatever.
Okay, I think the reason why 4X-Men could get the booyah is because the camping strategy that they've done in factory. Because the at the highest level inside factory, the topmost floor inside of factory is actually a very good spot for you to not only camp it out, but to actually scout around anyone that might play over there. And 4X-Men at the same time was lucky enough to be sort of like in the side of the circle because circle was actually closing in there. So what they need to do is just wait it out, see if they can get any kind of third party KS kills. because a knock doesn't mean that you're gonna get the kill. So they can also do they find anyone knocked down, they can just KS the kill. So they've been with doing that. But in contrast towards AV Elite and H2G, especially on hard to get, this team I can't stop talking about them.
Okay. I know
They've been
you can't
hunting.
stop talking about the Mad Maths. So I have the results for the last round. So placement results, we had 4 X-Men first, then we had AV Elite, and then we had Hard to Get coming in at 3rd place. Now for points, 4 X-Men, they managed to get the 20 points for placements, and they also had 7 kills. So they had 14 points on top of that.
Oh,
then-
Bloody Head was not in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm so not
But
so
you
sure
did
what
say you did say you wanted to know what was up with Hard to Get with their placement points. They got 12 kills, which is 24 points, and 3rd place, which is 15 points. So according to the leaderboard, I think we know who's in 1st place.
I told you. Because they got 15 points for placement, 24 points from kills. That is 39 points from that team. All right. For X-Men, they have 20 points from placement, booyah, and 7 kills, so which is 14 points. So it's 34. From here, we can see that currently, right now, H2G, Hard to Get, is at the top of the table. The king.
So it should be Hard to Get first, and then I think 4X-Men's going to be 2nd, and AV Elite should be looking at 3rd. Unless, I think it'll be AV Elite, then it should be...
Then LCMY category. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I wish that we can show it to you guys, because this is a backstage thingy for us to see. But
we got the referee's document, so apparently we're a little bit special. But it's okay. We'll manage to show all of you guys the results after this next round, which for anyone that's just tuning into the broadcast, we're going into our 2nd round of the day, and it's going to be on Kalahari this time. So we just had Bermuda. Now we're going to be changing map for groups A and B. So I do believe we're just waiting for the next round to begin. But after looking at the first round at maths, we've already seen 4 X-Men. They've managed to play their hearts out. They managed to get the booyah. Were you disappointed in anyone's performance in that last round?
No, actually, everything fits to my expectation, actually. So because I've pointed out AV Elite and H2G, they're there. 4 X-Men, I pointed out, they're there. No Escape is in Group C, so I can't see them yet. And there was a surprise performance by the surprise attack from Gregory. That was a surprise to me as well. I can say New Boys was underperformed. Genesis was I think they were just unlucky. And what else? Same goes to AXA, because they were pinned down. They were kept by SAF right around Clock Tower. So that was very bad timing for them to be there. What else? Bloody Hit is not there. I'm not so sure what had happened.
We'll have to double check this with the referee.
But then again, everything's fit to my expectation. I was expecting H2G to get the booyah, but apparently they have been fighting squad after squad after squad. I think their utilities, their supplies are running out. Their glue walls as well. I believe there's only 1 or 2 left, because in the final fight, we can see that there's no glue wall coming out. No, not much glue wall coming out from H2G. Most of the glue walls are coming out from 4 X-Men. So maybe if they have the utility, maybe the circumstances would change. But then again, H2G actually fit to my expectation. AV Elite, okay, but still I was hoping that they could do better. But then again, maybe AV Elite is trying to observe what they can do in the first game.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the factor that maybe they kind of didn't get the positions that they wanted to be in. They couldn't really camp out in any areas to get those free third-party kills, or even just to grab some of those stragglers. So there's a lot of factors. As good as a team can be, sometimes you also kind of need a little bit of luck as well, right?
True. Luck, timing as well. So yeah, I mean, Team AV Elite managed to get 8 kills, so that's good enough. 4 X-Men has 7 kills. So again, I don't think placement will be so much important. I think players should be focusing on trying to get kills. That is what H2G has done. And even in the qualifiers as well, they've been focusing on kills. So that's why they can comfortably make it towards the league stages. When I say comfortably, they come into the league stages very comfortable.
Yeah. All right. So I just got notified by the ref that we are going to go into the parachute in 30 seconds. So, of course, game 2 is going to be happening right now on Kalahari. This is the second round of groups A and B. And here we go. It's time to drop, folks.
All right, Kalahari, game number 2 for A and B. And again, Kalahari, high ground and low ground. Grappling hook plays will be here. Refinery, I believe, will be the final focus spot because that's usually the place that will the circle close down. So teams are dropping down. As you can see, SAF is dropping down Shrines. This is my favorite spot to drop. Shrines.
It's your favorite spot. So why is this spot so amazing at Maths?
Because loots are easy to pick up, and if there's a team, easy to kill them as well.
Oh, so it's just easy in general.
Yeah, it's easy because everything is open, not much obstacles, you can see. But meanwhile, in command post, there's 3 squads inside here.
Oh, I've actually lost 2 players as well.
Yeah.
Actually, one of them died to a bat. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, way to die at that.
Yeah. There you go. UMP to the face.
That's 3 Genesis down.
2. So Bayfront, however.
Sorry, it's 2 Genesis down.
Yeah, 2 Genesis down. Frank and Fax is still alive, but they got 1 kill. But things are not looking good. Again, early game death is not a very good sign. Because as you can see now.
Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like I think the last round as well, Genesis actually managed to lose a lot of teammates early as well. So it's not looking too good if you jump into both of these rounds and all of a sudden you're losing most of your party members.
New kill leader.
Well, Ganza is actually doing a lot of stuff here from H2G. I believe H2G has managed to get 3. You can see the kill flags. It's coming in. Sorry Meta made a fight. I see AV as well made a fight. See, there you go. Gregory is actually fighting against Sorry Meta. Yeah.
Shut down.
Yep, Sorry Meta will be the first team eliminated. Yep.
Also got a down here onto someone from Gregory. Actually gets killed off as well, so no res for him.
Yeah, so sorry, not AVA. AXA actually gets the first kill. Meanwhile, in confinement, my least favorite spot to drop. Okay, Fax. Genesis is in a lot of trouble. Frank and Fax. Low HP here coming down from the tower. Frank goes down. Fax is the only one left alive. Gets that final kill after the knock. But no, here comes the push. The push here by Team Bosku. Sorry, Bosku. Team Bloodyhead. Finally, Bloodyhead is in the game. And they straight away eliminated a team. Yeah, they got 4 kills altogether, but they lost a member. Meanwhile, Raw Squad. In Refinery, this guy, Boo. Also, not sure what he's gonna do.
Same situation for this series as well for Raw Squad. Already down to 1 player, and the game has just begun as well. But I guess they got a couple kills with it. But again, you're losing 3 members just to try and grab some of those kills. Axe are looking pretty good as well. 3 kills under their belt, but they actually lost Jen. So it's a little painful to lose someone too early.
Yeah, but it's fine. I think it's the risk that they have to put front. So 6 points in the bag for Team AXA. New boys in Bayfront. Even though I know there's 3 squads here, but they haven't confronted with each other. Meanwhile, in Refinery, we can see AV Elite conquering this particular area. H2G, again, the team. 3 kills.
Yeah. Hard to get, looking pretty good. It seems like the teams on this map, they're actually a lot more spread out. They're not so close together compared to the first map on Bermuda, where it seemed like a lot of teams, they were just sort of engaging and grabbing a couple kills here and there, but everyone here, they're all just spread out.
So yeah, you go again. 4X-Men is in Oldhampton. Foundation, sorry. Foundation. You know, there's 3 places in Kalahari that almost look similar. Shrine, Oldhampton, and Foundation. So yeah, sometimes I get confused. Am I in Foundation or am I in Oldhampton?
All right, so it looks like hard to get. They're going to be moving away and trying to find another place to sort of bunker down and maybe even try and grab some kills themselves as well.
Yeah.
But again, taking a look at this sort of top-down view, everyone is so spread apart. We're not really seeing any more engagements after that first couple minutes where everyone was just sort of going at each other. Yeah. So we've got
so
Bosco
now we're
here,
looking-
their last remaining member. He's just sort of trying to survive for the team. And
But
Max,
it's
do you
not
think
safe though.
Yeah, I kind of want to ask you, when you're in a situation where you're the only member alive on your team, would you still want to focus on kills, or is placement more important if you're the last member alive?
Placement will be my priority, but if I can get niche kills, I will do it. Definitely will do it.
Yeah.
Like for example, like if there's one squad run after me, or no, run past me, I will try to get the last member to be knocked and killed before I run away.
And then you run away too.
I run away as well. Placement. Yeah, I get one kill and I'm okay. I'm gonna go. Bye bye.
I'm done. All right. All right, so it looks like AV Elite, they're going to try and get out of that danger zone. Don't want to be caught in there. Or at least try and find a place to hide. But we could maybe start seeing a little bit of movement here. We've actually got DT as well as the green team getting a little bit close to each other.
Yep, EXA, and also H2G. But it looks like Gregory, the last member from Gregory, might converge with H2G. Meanwhile, Raw Esports or Raw Squad, Boo, is now in Mammoth. No one's here, so he'll be safe. Don't worry about this guy. This guy will be okay. AV Elite still yet to gain a point. Nothing on this squad. They came from Bayfront, I think. No, Refinery. Now is inside command post.
Yeah, this game's been very, very quiet since the early game. So teams are just going to continue to loot, find some items, at least camp out in some nice spots to try and get some of those consolation kills. But otherwise, I don't think we're going to be seeing anything for another 5 minutes at Mats. It just looks like it's going to be a very quiet match.
Now, 5 minutes will be a long stretch. 2 minutes.
You think 2 minutes? Oh, looks like we got it down here. Looks like we get the res there onto Red Panda, who actually managed to get that down.
Okay, you know the only way for them to get up here is with grappling hook, by the way. That is
this was the grappling hooks. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the spots that I hate to find players at. Because it's either I kill them or they kill me.
Or in most cases, they kill you.
Nah, I kill them.
Sure, Adma, sure.
Because it's a common spot. It's a common spot for any ranked game players to be there.
Can we
So
get
that's...
good Admats?
Oh, come on. I'm in Heroic. Come on, please. I'm still
Okay.
trying to go for Grandmaster. That's hard. I'm in Heroic. Okay? But Grandmaster is a climb. Anyway, so yeah, 10 teams with 30 players still alive. Two members from Team AV. Yeah, 2 members from the AV is in the... I'm not so sure. Either in the command tower. I can call it command tower.
Oh, okay. We're starting to see a little bit of movement here. We've got Team 11 on the map, so heading in towards some of those buildings. And
Grapple. Okay.
Oh,
That's a
we
grapple.
could maybe see... Do you think AV's going to try and... It looks like they're bloodthirsty, and we might be seeing... Oh, I saw a little bit of damage over there. Over next to AV. Or was that the treatment?
No, it is actually a damage from the bullet.
I'm trying to see where the damage is coming from.
Mm-hmm. I think it's from 4X-Man. You can see that Red
Looks
Panda
like
is
it.
actually watching through it. Oh,
Oof, we actually get a kill.
2 kills towards Gregory, 4 points for them. Meanwhile, AXA is actually engaging on towards H2G. There you go. I believe that's an M40. No, that's a VSS. VSS. I'm not so sure if the attachment is here or not. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a no attachment VSS. But it looks like Team AXA is trying to move in towards Team H2G. The Dream Team is trying to make their dreams come true here. Gets the... Oh, actually, Superman was the one that got knocked down. This glue wall will be mashed down real soon as Dream Team is not doing very well, as you can see that they are falling back. Meanwhile, Batman becoming the support from long range using XM8, try to provide pressure. Ganza will be knocked down and killed as Team Dream Team is slowly eliminating Team H2G, but Voidface tries to run away, but Wise was enough to actually find him, but Voidface managed to find cover, so H2G managed to survive another confrontation, but this time with only 2 members left.
Yep, and the game's getting quite late as well, so of course the safe zone is going to get smaller and smaller. Got another warning here, but teams, they continue to loot, but we might see another engagement here. We've got new boys staying grouped up together. They've got no kills under their belt either, so if you're new boys, you got to be a little bit worried. Sure, you get the placement, but you really want to try and grab at least a couple kills before you sort of drop out.
And again, for X-Men, still the same gameplay. They try to play the low risk kind of play where they try not
They focus on
to.
placement, it looks like.
Yeah, they try not to fight as much as they can, but if circumstances forces them, they would actually.
I mean, I think every game is going to force you to fight, right? Especially when the circle starts getting smaller and smaller. But it looks like we are starting to run out of space here. We've got 3 teams in roughly the same vicinity, so we could start seeing some bullets fly.
Yeah, because I can see from the minimap that command post and part of refinery will be the next safe zone for the players. And playing in the command post is actually very hard because, as you can see from the bird eye view, there's so many buildings inside command post that people would actually just camp it out and sneak through. So Manchai opens up a glue wall to provide cover for him to go into a building and will be safe. Meanwhile, Blank from Bloody Head just got revived up.
Gonna try and get that heal in as well. Doesn't want to get knocked down again. Yeah, there's another warning. Circle's going to start getting smaller as well. Shots fired there as well. A little bit of damage in. No drops as of yet though, but people are starting to take some damage. They've got that nice cover from the blue wall down on the low ground. So 4X are looking pretty good, but you've got to be worried there if you're sitting on that high ground.
Ooh, things are, yeah, you can see new boys are coming in from refinery. They also want to enter command post, but I believe that they hear some shots. They hear there is a fight inside command post, so they're actually waiting for their entry. But at the same time, 4X-Men will lose 1 member. No, never mind. Bloody Head actually lost their member. Jay is way too close for comfort over there. He opens up the glue wall and Jay manages to actually get Manchai down. But Jay has no more glue wall. Jay will go down now. Mark is the only one left here from Bloody Head. Where is Mark? Not so sure. But Manchai will contribute the first kill here for second kill for Team Bloody Head. Meanwhile, 4X-Men gets 2. And Mark is inside the 2-story white building inside command post. So he will be camping that. Meanwhile, Robu is actually the double barrel to the face.
Oh my goodness, Boo.
Boo was actually saved by the timing of that. Meanwhile, new boy getting on towards Voidface. Voidface will be empty from down. But the glue wall from Batman saved Gunzi for some time, but not Batman will go. Oh no, Batman actually is the one that eliminated new boys. I was surprised.
He got the shotgun. He got the shotgun shot in. Oh, fantastic.
That was
It just goes to show how strong a shotgun can be in those close quarter combat. You think you'll be fine, but then all of a sudden you just get 1 shot.
M1014. The used to be the king of the shotguns. Now is just the second tier towards the double barrel. But now you can see the double barrel. You just need 2 shots to kill someone. But Superman overextended towards the circle, and both members of Team Dream Team AXA has been eliminated by the circle. Meanwhile, Mark coming in with the car, the supercar. He's all alone. The car is now on smokes. Mark gets out from the car, but yeah, Mark will be okay. But Tobet gets a live from Gregory. So Gregory will be the next team eliminated. Now we have 4 teams left with 9 players still alive. This is a very, very small amount of players that will be playing in, I think, in a quite comfortable circle.
Yeah, if you take a look at AV Elite as well, they only got 3 members with them because if you take a look, someone's actually sitting in one of the outposts. So he's going to try and get those snipes in. Very smart. You
usually have 1 member to actually be away from the team to provide
Yeah,
the
it's
long range
Insanity.
shot support.
Yeah, if you take a look, Insanity is on the edge there, so it looks like he's going to have to start moving in. The circle is getting smaller, and this is when we're going to start seeing these bullets fly, because of course Booyah is now on the line. You want those 20 points.
So Insanity MP40 still someone inside the guardhouse, but he is actually being pinned not only from the guardhouse but as well from the outside. Mark is inside there. That is from Team Bloody Head. Meanwhile, AB Elite still helping with all 4 members still alive. Meanwhile, Team Insanity AV gets the 4th kill. However, Red Panda will be knocked down nearby one of the camps here. So Joker will provide the glue wall for cover and revive back Red Panda. G-Boy will push it. That's the double barrel. Tries to go for the guy inside the camp. Boo will be the next team eliminated. Now only 2 teams left. AV Elite versus 4 X-Men. This is like in factory all over again. It's Malaysia versus Philippines. Let's see who will win this. It's gonna be a 4v2 fight here. And there you go. One will be knocked down. Yeah, you go try to get that headshot, but yeah, has been shot from the back, and there you go, a quick play by Insanity, and the second booyah of the day belongs to Team AV Elite.
They played so good as well. Their positioning coming into that last fight was fantastic, and of course they had the advantage. They had all of their teammates there versus only 2. When you have the numbers advantage and you can sort of work your way around into a nice little circle, the enemy can't cover every angle. At some point, they're going to have that sign of weakness. So
Definitely.
they just played so well.
But yep, that was again almost the same team that made it to top 3, except for Raw Squad. That one last remaining member actually survived that far, get 3rd place placement for their team. And yep, 4 X-Men and AV Elite again on the final frontier of a fight. By this time, AV Elite comes out victorious, getting the booyah, and also I believe it's either 6 or 8 kills. I didn't keep count. And 4 X-Men, I believe they got 4 to 5 kills. So quite a number of kills. H2G is not in there, but I believe they got quite a number of kills as well. But we have to see from our invigilators of the final scoring. But there you go, guys. We just finished game number 2.
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invaso, oh partigiano, portami via.
You thought you knew my story. This world is unjust and cruel. I won't know more of it. That's why you're here. They say you like to pry, but I only see curiosity. People call you reckless. I see you of no fear, where others see your arrogance. I only see grit. They call you sly and hasty, but you bring the quick wit. Why are you here? For a bank, biggest of all. We're taking back what's been stolen, and it will be the greatest heist you ever joined. Get ready for Plan Bermuda.
E seppellire lassù in montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao. Garena.
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invaso.
Wow. Welcome back, our survivors. Well, by the way, I see the 3 teams actually conquered the whole 2 games just now, which is in Group A and Group B. I can see 4 X-Men and AV Elites actually fight through in top 3 for 2 games. That's a bit insane. And I didn't really expect that because as Anma say, that's like a lot of great teams from Philippines that is probably they are going to conquer. But For X-Men, well, they play well. So now we are going to see the breakdowns.
So what do we have for our breakdown though?
Okay.
But we have
so I think
we have the match
yes.
result. I mean, we have a clear match result for game number one. Game number two, because because the fight was so havoc, even I can't keep track how many kills that they get. But I can see that maybe, most likely, AV Elite will have the highest point in that game, unless there's another team that actually rake a double-digit number and is in the top 5. Then maybe there's a possibility of that team to actually cut over AV Elite. But then again, we have to see from our invigilators what is actually happened, or what is the final points from after game number 2.
Yeah, and I believe, is this the updated result? I'm just taking a look at this. I see one, but I think this is just from this is the first
Game number
series.
1.
We quite have
Yeah.
we're still waiting for results for the second set.
All right.
Okay, so I think we can talk a little bit about different maps. As I see just now, because I'm not really playing Kalahari that much, I'm always at the Bermuda because it's the easiest one. So in Kalahari, actually, I am a little bit afraid while playing Kalahari. So what is your opinion in Kalahari map, as which spot is the best, or what tactic I should use different than Bermuda when I'm playing there?
Kalahari, I think the
Emma?
best thing about Kalahari is vantage point. Vantage point, sorry.
Vantage.
Yeah, sorry. My English sometimes jumbled up. So yeah, vantage point will be very important here for Kalahari. You can see that example like team AV Elite, they went to that command tower where they grapple hook towards the top. So you can see how big of a view they can get from that just one small spot. 360 view. From where they stand, it's actually hard for teams who are on the ground to actually aim them, because they will be having a small particle to be aimed at. So not only that, they are in a sort of like a safe spot, plus they have quite a big panoramic vantage view for them to see. So and only at the last circle where we see vantage point is not so important, because the circle is actually closing in towards the desert area, where the desert area, I believe, was near the campsite, one of the campsites inside Kalahari, which is at the western part of command post. So that's the only part where you don't see any vantage point be coming in. Let's say if the circle were to close nearby refinery. Refinery is the highest level, or highest what you call it, I forgot the I can say highest point of the game. They have the highest sea level of point, I forgot the word for it, but it's the highest point in the particular map. So maybe you can see teams from the high ground fighting against a team from a low ground. So maybe in that kind of circumstances, you can see a different kind of gameplay. Then again, Kalahari is all about which team will have that high ground advantage against another.
Actually, speaking of that vantage point, the teams really showed that as well, because if we actually took a look at how they played on Bermuda, a lot of the teams were very confident with their movements. They were looking to bum rush. They were looking for those kills because they didn't have to worry about all those vantage points. But then Kalahari, much quieter. Everyone was camping. They were trying to grab easy kills. There's also the factor that maybe the teams don't feel comfortable on Kalahari yet, because Bermuda's been around for forever, and Kalahari, because it's so new, maybe teams just don't feel comfortable. And I think Admats, he mentioned this during the beginning of the broadcast, how many teams are scrimming on Kalahari?
Not so much, actually. They're still comfortable towards Bermuda and Purgatory, the two normal maps that they play in tournaments.
Yeah, that's right. So actually I've seen so we have the breakdown right now from the match just now we have played between Group A and Group B. As we can see, this is the standing, which 7 is New Boys A. They got total placement point with 10, total kills point with 2, total points of 12. And coming up, LCMY Bosku, Sorry Meta Esport, Genesis All Star, Roll Squad, and Bloody Hate at 12. I think Bloody Hate is a little bit getting behind, because Admath has really high expectation on them too. So now we can see at the first place, standing still, hard to get. They are still at the first place, okay? This time they got, I think in the second game, they got the third. Oh no, they are not getting the top three just now in the second game. But still, they're standing strong with their placement points, 15, total points, 24, and overall points with 39. For X-Men Esports standing at second with the second they got total placement 20, total kills 14, and 34 in total points. Sorry, the first Booyah. Yeah. AV Elite from Philippines, they got second place in the first game with total placement points 17, total kills 8, and total overall points with 25. LCM by Gregory at fourth, Supreme Assault Forces in 5, and AXA Dream Team at 6, and Booyah team is 7, placement point 6, and total kill points with 8, overall 40.
Yeah, that's the result of the first game, and a bit of a overlay issue here, I guess.
It's all right. We'll get
QC. All right.
Oh, voice
I'm
is the
looking forward
most
to seeing.
important. Sorry?
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to seeing the results for match 2 and sort of how things change after we see those points, but I don't believe we have that ready as of yet. But it looks like we are going to be starting Group B versus C in just a minute as well. So I'm really looking forward to this, Maths.
That's true, because I really want to see AKO fighting against AV Elite and H2G yet again.
The boys.
The boys is gonna be playing again. So, but yeah, again, my expectation for the teams coming in from A and B fits. 3 teams will be the main focus, which was AV Elite for X-Men H2G, and both teams actually came out in the spotlight in both games, except for H2G. Maybe in terms of kills, they have more than I think 50% of the teams inside Kalahari, but still they still show up to my expectation. The what you call it, the points are fitting and everything's in place. But now coming to grade B and C, again, AV Elite and H2G will be in my spotlight, and a new team will emerge, which is AKO and also No Escape, Otonaka and No Escape. These 2 teams, I really have very good expectation for them. A bit higher for AKO because I'm a scumbag of a friend. I like to give pressure to my friends. So yeah, Pot D, Mr. D, you have to do very well on this one, my boy.
I don't know if he's hearing this, but yeah, all the best to our Malaysian team as well, because now it's actually the Philippines is actually playing pretty well. It's not all of them, but like AV Elite, they are really performing well, even in different map. I didn't expect that, honestly, because while you're playing in Bermuda, maybe you are like really professional there, but when you come to Kalahari, you're probably not playing really well. But they are still standing still with conquer both of the maps. So I'm really excited to see what is going to happen for the next match, which is Group B versus Group C. They are playing against different players now, and we will see how they roll out as well. So now I think we are already having the second rundown. Is it? Sorry? Okay, so I think before we having the second series rundown, we are going to a commercial break, and we will be back. And all the viewers, not to forget, remember to check out our code, because it will come up anytime and you can claim anything in the game. So let's go to commercial right now. Free Fire Survivor.
Dia mati dengan circle. Now, Azik sekali lagi. Granat launcher balik berjaya mendapatkan kill 14. Untuk mendapatkan Booyah di sini. Peluang telah dibuka. Titans ditekan dan juga ditekan. Dan
Una mattina mi sono alzato, ho bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invaso. Oh partigiano, portami via. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Partigiano, portami via, che mi sento di morire. E se io muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E se io muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire.
All right, welcome back, our survivors. I think you all are ready with our Group B versus Group C version. Now we have the Series 2 in day 1 of our league stage. So I'm going to pass this to MF and Danielle. Enjoy.
All right,
Thank
guys,
you, Leslie.
kamusta?
Hi.
Ano naman, both of us say hi. It's fine. It's still fine. It's still fine.
That was the saddest hello I've ever seen in my life. Just, hi.
Huh.
You need to be excited. This is Group B. It's Group C. So we've just finished Group A versus Group B. We've seen how strong Group B looks. Now, of course, Admats is looking forward to Group C. One of his best friends is going to be playing in Group C as well. So, of course, we're going to be jumping into our first map in just a minute. It is Bermuda.
So Bermuda, the most common map to be played, is still the best map, I believe, among all. Among all the maps that Free Fire has to offer, because it's the most balanced map among all. Purgatory, it's a good map, but the map is just so damn big. Kalahari is a good map, but the map is just too wonky in terms of like high ground, low ground, obstacles everywhere. Even though
I
it's
thought you
just-
might say it's also too new, right? Like, new
Can't
is
say-
exciting, but new sometimes,
Can't-
especially in the competitive scene, it's a bit.
But they
It's
have been
scary.
playing. They have been playing for this map for half a year, more than half a year. So there's.
I mean,
that's,
even you said everyone scrims on Bermuda, so
I mean, most of them are in Bermuda, but usually when they scream, it's like a full set, where it's Bermuda, Purgatory, and Kalahari. But people like macam Kalahari, why? You know, even I'll be like, if I go to rank game, I get Kalahari, why this map? You know.
so you're telling me you purposely die in Kalahari so you don't have to deal with it?
Nah, man, I have to force myself out of my will to play in Kalahari. But yeah, again, I hope the GM could find a balance in that map, because to be honest, the grappling hook is just way too not game
strong?
broken, more like annoying, because people can get into the unexpected spots that you think there will not be anyone there, but suddenly there's one person there. Especially if you play inside refinery. And also, please, can you guys nerf the K98? The biometric scope is just way too OP. Please, people don't have to scope in to even get a shot in. You know, they was like, oh, enemy come in. I don't even have to scope. Pop, just fire an automatic scope, man. Now, biometric scope, can you guys nerf this in a way? It's just
Alright,
way too OP.
Before we go into our first match of our second series of the day, Admaths, I do believe the admins gave us the results for Game 2.
Yeah, we do.
So
I see.
yeah, so we'll be showing that in just a moment so you guys can kind of see what's going on. But for anyone that just missed out on our second round of our first series, we had AV Elite manage to secure the Booyah. Coming in second was X-Men Esports. It was a pretty scary engagement for for 4-men, because it would have been very hard to win, right? They were basically 2 versus 4 AV Elite, which in most situations, the more players you have, the bigger advantage you have. So there we go. Here are the results that we currently have. So AV Elite with the Booyah, they managed to get 34 points altogether because, of course, you take a look at the kill points. They got 7 kills last round.
Yeah, and then for X-Men, they have 5. Not bad, not bad. No, yeah, 5 kills. And AXA, they have 7 as well. Oh, not bad. Oh, AXA is a number 3?
Well,
Sorry, points. My bad.
And let's not forget as well, Admats, during the first round, I'm not sure what happened. Bloody Head did not play in the first round, but look at where they are for points. In the second round, they managed to get fourth with 23 points.
Yeah, that's quite okay. And also AXA Dream Team, we see how they fight against Hard to Get, where they lost one member, but they managed to get two from Hard to Get. That's a good induction that they needed here, so that they can claim that they can get that 24 points actually. Hard to Get was a little bit disappointing in this one. The kills were good, 6 kills. It was a lot, but the placement was the downfall of this team. So that's why only 18 points,
They dropped a little bit too early in this last round. Now, of course, we have to take a look at our bottom teams as well. Our last team, Sorry Meta Esports, unfortunately were the first ones to get knocked out, and they only managed to get 1 kill as well. It's rounds like this where it really hurts, right? When you come pretty close to the bottom, but that's not the thing that really hurts. It's that not being able to get kills before you get knocked out. That really hurts the team because, you know, you have to pick up those kills in those next rounds, but then you have to get placements too to compensate for the lack of points. So I'm looking forward to Sorry Meta in the next round, if maybe they can try and catch up. I don't believe they're playing in this round because they are in Group A, so we'll be seeing them in the next round, but they're going to have to try and do something special if they want to try and at least manage to get into the top of the group.
All right. So as of right now, AV, Elite, Lang, Malakas, they are actually, I think they cut off H2G in terms of an overall leaderboard right now after game number 2. But it's still, we still have 2 more series to go, so can't say anything much too early. But yep, again, 2 Philippine teams that I have been spotting are doing very well, AV Elite and also H2G. And for those who are watching from Philippines, you guys are very matalino. These teams are very malakas. So I am very impressed, and they actually fit to my expectation. And kamusta, everyone? Kamusta lahat? So I hope we can do well for the second series coming in for BNC.
Absolutely. So it looks like we're going to be jumping into the first game of our second series of the day. We're going to be on Bermuda yet again, but this time with groups B and C. Now let's go in for the drop and see where everyone decides to start playing.
All right, BNC, AV Elite, H2G, AKO, and also No Escape. These 4 teams will be on my radar. So let's see what will they do for this second series of this game. Let's see, Bloody Head going towards Mars against, there will be also Team Legendary will be there. Sorry, Legend Rumble, my bad.
Yeah, we've got Legend Rumble here, and we could be seeing a couple of early kills as well because we've got 2 teams landing in roughly the same zone. Looks like it's going to be Bloody Head going to be landing right next to them. So we'll see if we're going to be avoiding any contact or if we might be seeing a couple of engagements.
So, Legend Rumble, the Malaysian way of playing the game. Trying to avoid and loot.
Avoid confrontation.
Loot with expectations.
All right, so we got a little bird eye view, but here we go. This is AV Elite. It looks like they managed to get a little section all on their own, so they can at least loot for free, not have to worry about losing any team members. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be an easy start here for AV Elite.
Yeah, AV Elite will be looting one of the biggest places in Bermuda, which is Hangar. It used to be called Hangar. There's no R before that. And now it's called Hangar. Yeah, it's the airport of Bermuda.
First,
So it looks like AKO gets the first blood here. Shura gets the kill on towards a member of H2G. 2 points to AKO.
Yep, already right off the bat, our first kill as well.
You know, I've been receiving rumors that these people say that Miro passed away. I'm like, what? Since when? Miro is there. I don't know why the community said.
That's a horrible rumor. What?
Serious, I'm not gonna lie. People was like, "Hey guys, did Amirul died? Because we haven't seen him for quite some time. Did he passed away? Where is ex Amirul from AKO?" It's like, bro, the guy has another life.
There's a life outside. I mean, of course, everyone would love to play games forever, but we all have lives outside of games.
People were like, "Did Amirul died?"
That's horrible. I don't know if that's the kind of rumor you want to start about somebody.
Mr. D is the captain for AKO. He'd be like, no, Amiro is still alive, hello?
Follow our Facebook page and you can make sure that he is definitely not dead. Anyways, so we got Legend Rumble moving around, but it looks like we actually have... Sorry?
By the way, fun fact, there's a lot of Filipinos that supports AKO, by the way, even though AKO is from Malaysia.
Ooh,
All thanks to
interesting.
Mr. D. All thanks to Mr. D.
With a name like that, I don't blame them. Alright, so we got a top-down view of some of these squads. We're actually looking at SA here. Looking pretty lonely here as well, but
Special
they are
army.
looting for free. Yep. And hard to get, though, actually already down to 3 members. It's unfortunate, considering how well hard to get actually played in the first round. They played fantastic, managed to get a lot of kills, but then after that, they sort of, I guess they petered out.
But, yep, it's still very early. Bermuda is the most lax map among all, as everyone is very comfortable in this map. So you can see that there's not much confrontation coming in.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because during our first round, there was a lot of action, a lot of teams landing in the same zones. And of course, when you're starting to see 2 teams clash, you know what's going to happen. Someone's going to die, someone's going to get the points. And of course, teams do get eliminated. But yeah, much more quiet round for this first round between Group B and C. So teams will just continue to loot, try and get all the items they can get, really. You sort of want to prep for those engagements, right? You want to get the highest level helmet, highest level chest piece, and of course you want to get your favorite guns. The last thing you want is to just end up with pretty crappy guns.
Yeah, highest level vest is level 4+1. I can't say it's 5. It's a level 4 vest, but it's white colored if you upgrade it.
Why is
using.
Why would you call it 4+1? Just call it 5.
Because it's a level 4 vest that is highlighted.
That's still level 5 in my book.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Agree to disagree.
Again, Bermuda early games, not much to see because players are actually way scattered here. But we might see a confrontation between Legend Rumble and also H2G. As Shira spots out a few heads inside Pochinok, so he falls back. Report to his teammate, guys. There's actually a team inside. Meanwhile, AV Elite fires up towards H2G. Batman will go down.
Yeah, actually losing one of their members. Oof. Nice pickup, but that's going to mean that Ganza is now alone by himself. And of course, there are a lot of teams actually getting a little bit close to him as well. We're actually looking at ARG as well as CP coming in. But yeah, if you're Ganza, you want to get out of here.
Definitely. Plus, I spot just now Baby Argon in their usual spot because the Argon team, their favorite place to land is actually on peak. So they will be safe up there because there's not much team. Meanwhile, AV Elite is still hunting that Ganza. Ganza has been found actually going up to the tower. Okay, he's trapped. He's trapped. He can't go away. He can't. As you can see, 4 members of AV is actually going to hunt him down as a pack.
It's like watching National Geographic. Like, you see these 4 lions going after this poor little zebra. Poor Ganza, though. Looks like if you can try and grab a kill before he dies, it might be okay.
Nah, he can't survive this. 2 guys have pushed towards him. The MP40 and the double barrel hits him down. Ganza will be taken down, and that is the second kill done here by EBD. Meanwhile, Dream Team on the other side takes the advantage as they want to become the third party of the fight.
Yeah, that was a fantastic third-party kill coming in. They're going to have to try and get that res onto Superman, as he did get dropped very low as well, but at least they'll be able to preserve him. But now, both teams, they're kind of stuck.
AV Elite, 2 members actually stuck inside the tower. You can see XGen is holding that AWM. I can't see what second weapon did he brought in together, but he has the spot. Oh, gets that 158 shot. Tries to go for another one, but a little bit too slow in terms of trigger fire, but it's fine. But meanwhile, AKO mowing down Gregory. Oh my gosh. Inside Pochinok. And now, but we're looking back at DT, Dream Team, XGen again, try to fire a shot. And AKO, I believe they have 2 kills right now. But because Gregory has lost Lai.
Yep, they did lose life. They're trying to get out, though. They need to get themselves out of there. They're not really in a position to really take down Akko at all. I don't know. It looks like they do maybe want to try and at least get all this loot before they leave. Or looks like Nox might be spotted here by LGD. Nope, looks like they're just going to pass each other. They don't know that they're there.
So what I predicted was correct. 2 kills was AKO. And they're still camping out over at Pochinok. I can still hear Mr. D saying, guys, camp here, man. We don't have to go anywhere. We just camp here. You know. But Aragon has made their mark as well inside Pochinok. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams.
I'm a bit worried for Gregory here.
Yeah.
I'm very worried for Gregory. They're all spread pretty thin. I mean, Yan's by himself, and then, of course, you've got Blue +1 all by themselves over there. It's an interesting way for Gregory to play. You'd think the teams sort of want to stick together, but they've decided they're going to just try and spread out and hope they don't lose everybody. But no, we're going to be losing Yan here from Gregory. They actually managed to catch him out. So 2 players left here for Gregory.
Argon got their first kill after their loot at peak. Right now, they are playing inside Pochinok. Danger Zone will be in Pochinok as well. You can see the bombs has been thrown out. And everyone is actually inside cover, so no one will actually be knocked down by the danger zone just yet. There you go, monster truck drop as well in the middle of the town. See, Red Panda is in one of the trucks, tries to enter Pochinok with it. First has been fired towards AB. Ooh, Mr. D gets the knock on the Red Panda, but Gregory will go for the KS.
Cheeky, but hey, you're going to do whatever you can to try and grab those kills.
Yeah, that's true. So 1 kill, at least 2 points for Gregory right now, as they managed to get Mr. D's KS kill over Red Panda. So AV Elite as well lost a member.
I do believe AV, they are down to, was it 2 or 3 members now?
3 members.
I think it was
AV.
I thought it was 2 members. I may have missed it. Legend Rebel, trying to get those pot shots. Looks like everyone's now starting to sort of group up here in Pochinko.
Pochinok.
Pochinok. Oh my god, I can't read.
Oh my god, it looks like H2G is the first team eliminated here in our second series of game number 1.
You know who's going to be so happy right now? We took a look at the map just now, and Bloodyhead are nowhere near the zone. They're just sort of coming in their car, but everyone else here, they're all rumbling, they're looking for kills. Oh no, it looks like Bloodyhead actually taking damage there, maybe from AV.
Most likely it's from Insanity, but no, Insanity is actually inside cover. There's no damage to them, actually. They came in from
someone on Bloodyhead.
Maybe they dropped down from the zip line.
Yeah, maybe.
Another danger zone inside Pochinok. So this is a sign for the players inside the game to take note that there is actually a lot of saturation of players inside this town.
Well, I'm very sure once they start hearing gunfire, they're going to know that this town is occupied and a ghost town at maps. And of course, Gregory, I have to say, I really do appreciate how Gregory is currently playing, because they are being very opportunistic. They're just trying to third party. And it's so smart considering they're down to 2 players anyway.
Alright, so confrontation against Special Army and also Raw Squad. So Special Army is actually in a better ground. Meanwhile, DT, DT fighting against Eclipse. And Superman gets the knock onto Axion. Axion is formerly from Lubot team, now is inside Special Army. And I'm not so sure what had happened, but Eclipse actually losing members one by one as Argon as well engaged to them.
Yeah, a lot of ECP players are down. I believe there's only 1 player left as well. 3 of them just got knocked down in that last engagement. So now all alone, last member standing. Of course, we're taking a look at AXA. This is Gregory as well, still looking for more third-party kills, but there's nothing nearby for them to grab.
Yeah. 2 members from Team Eclipse, Axion and Skyzo. They're actually from a team called Lubot team. They played during the C Championship and also the TWC and also the Malaysia Open. So right now they have maybe changed teams to Eclipse. But this the team mentioned as Kaizu and Axion has made name from themselves to be one of the best fraggers. But sadly for this one, Axion dropped down a bit. At least Kaizo is the only one left here for Eclipse. And just now, Baby Argon, they got 4 kills after they take down 3 members from Team Eclipse, I believe, judging from the kill frags. And we just have to see what will come next. You can see that so many supply drops has been dropped by the players. So AWMs are everywhere, actually.
Yep. Bloody Head still playing on the edge of the map as well, so they don't really want to confront anybody as of yet. So it looks like Bloody Head, they're playing for the long game. They're not trying to go for all these kills early on. They're saying, guys, let's just try and keep everyone alive. Let's play on the edge of the safe zone, because we know everyone's going to be in the middle.
Mm-hmm. But you will be sacrificing points in terms of trying to get kills. That's the cons of using the circle strategy.
Of course. But it might just be the way that they want to play, right? Like last round, not so great, but then again, it was on a different map. It was in Kalahari, but at the end of the day, we'll see how Bloody Head does if they can maybe try and grab some kills later on. But it looks like for them, they kind of want to focus on surviving first.
Yeah, Eclipse, the next team will be the next team eliminated. They will go to the lobby. So now only 10 teams left, and everybody's inside Pochinok right now.
Yeah, everyone's here. Oh, looks like we got a couple drops there. Yep.
Show you push together, but the global is still blocking away. But it's fine. That's always a backdoor for this house. Here comes No Escape, tries to go for Legend Rumble. They're gonna rumble inside his house, and there you go, a wipe done there by No Escape towards Legend Rumble, and No Escape will have all 4 members still alive. The M79 helped the fight a lot, and there you go, 9 teams left.
And that's why they're called No Escape Admaths. They say if you're in this house, you're stuck with us. We are not stuck with you. No Escape looking fantastic in that nice engagement. Looks like we've got a couple pot shots here. Ooh, damage being taken.
Shut down.
Special Army will be the next one as Minato, or I call him Kai.
Triple kill.
He's now down for the count. So 8 teams left, 26 players still alive. Oh, I'm surprised that Raw Score is doing tremendously well right here. 4 kills with all 4 members still alive inside Pochinok.
Mm-hmm. So everyone's slowly making their way to the center, but if you take a look at Raw, they're actually trying to go around the circle, and I think they're going to actually run into an engagement with Bloody Head if they're not careful, because Bloody Head is actually very nearby to where they want to be. Oh, looks like there was actually a pop shot thrown. I believe that was from Raw as well. Yeah, Raw looking to engage into Bloody Head. It looks like they have vision.
Phoenix from Argon. Baby Argon has 5 kills. That's 10 points towards them.
Oh, lost one from Raw there. I'm not sure if it was from No Escape or not that actually managed to get that snipe in.
Mm-hmm. Jabat actually gets a snipe down. I'm not sure where he got that shot from. I don't think he got that kill just yet. It was just a knock. But again, yeah, we can see a lot of the teams playing here will be holding AWMs. And you see, Baby Argon, they have a VSS user and also an AWM user with Mini 14 or the M14 user. And FYI, M14 is like the strongest gun in the game right now, in my own opinion. Aside from the AK-47, I mean the AK Dragon. M14 that is strong right now.
Looks like No Escape going to be leading the kills for this match. Baby Argon sitting on 5, of course, looking for another kill. Oh, taking a pot shot there onto Arjim's. Got to be careful with his positioning. Looks like there's a kill there onto Argon. It was onto Cobra. Oh, it's actually just a knock. Almost going down. Superman almost going down.
He needs a grenade. Yep, there you go. As I said, he needs a grenade to get Superman out. Gets the grenade on towards Superman. No, just double barrel on towards the member of DT. Jabat doing a lot of work for Baby Argon. But it looks like AKO made some work as well. They eliminated Gregory away from the map. Now we're looking at No Escape. No Escape pushing on towards a member from team... I can't see properly, the camera is just way too wonky. But No Escape is in trouble. But Baby Argon, they have 9 kills right here. With all 4 members can still be saved here. And Baby Argon, they are playing very well at their own spot.
They've got such a prime location as well for all of these kills. They're just killing everyone as they come in within their safe zone. Being very patient. Baby Argon, they're rewarding themselves. Oh, 11 kills now. Beautiful plays. They want so many points. It doesn't matter if they get Booyah or not. They've got more points than the Booyah now.
They have 22 points already, and they are at top 5 right now. Our Baby Argon is on fire, ladies and gentlemen, and they are right in the smack middle of this final circle. There you go. The siren has been warned. Now you can see AKO, No Escape, Baby Argon, and I believe there's one Philippine team inside here. Can't see properly. But yeah, 4 teams left. Yeah, Bloody Head. There you go.
There's one Bloody Head.
No Escape. Yeah, Bloody Head, No Escape, Baby Argon, and AKO are the teams left. Shoyu comes into the house. The story bar has been found here by Pogs. Shoyu goes down. Cobra dies towards the play zone. Argon making their move. Where is Team Bloody Head? There you go, Bloody Head. And Team Argon is the only one left. Blood Pogs doesn't want to give the kill, but Jabat found him. And there you go. Booyah to Baby Argon. And I believe it's 14 kills, if I'm not mistaken.
They got so many kills in that round. And they got the Booyah as well. These guys are going to be so proud of themselves in that last round. They've got so many points. I think if let's say they do horribly in this next round, I don't think it matters. I think they've secured themselves the points.
That's a lot. Not only they got the points for the kill, they even get the 20 points for the Booyah. Number 3, I believe it was No Escape. So yeah, Shoyu was trying his best to actually get at least one final kill before he dies off, but Bloody Head Pox was there waiting for him with that M1014. So he was caught by surprise by that last member. But still, again, Baby Argon, tremendous play.
Man, after seeing their performance in Game 1, I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do in this next round on Kalahari. They played fantastic. They were so patient for their kills. They never really went for those high-risk kills. They knew if we sit here, we will find something. So their aim was on point. Their positioning was on point. The team communication was fantastic. Really looking forward to seeing them in this next round.
All right, so teams under my expectation are not doing well. Baby Argon sneaks through towards the Booyah spot, and also I think the most kills in that particular game. Bloody Head, again, one of the underdog that I was aiming for in the tournament, manages to get number 2 this time around in terms of placement. I'm not so sure they got a good amount of kills or not. No Escape to fit to my expectation. I expect them to be in top 5, so they got number 3. And I believe they got 6 to 7 kills in that one, so good job to No Escape. But again, team hard to get. They are not doing very well. They were the first team eliminated. I'm not so sure what had happened to them. Team AV Elite as well. Maybe their positioning was not so good because they were cut off from. They were actually pinched in by 2 teams. They was not on the observer cam, but it was on a mini map overview. I can see that AV Elite was actually pinched in between 2 teams, so they were trapped. And there's also Team AKO as well. Maybe the timing, or maybe just the luck of the circle is not with them. I think they get 7 to 8 kills, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just that the circle was not favoring with them. So the real enemy was not actually the enemy, but the circle itself. That's why they were maybe a little bit of a chaotic situation for the team. But again, AKO as well. Sort of fit to my expectation, but I expect them more in that map just now.
Yeah, fair enough. So we're going to be going into Kalahari in just a moment. So, of course, playstyles are going to change. In our last round for Kalahari with groups A and B, the game was a little bit on the quiet side, but of course things could change. Maybe we are going to be looking at a little bit more action. And then, of course, the extra factor, the one that Admats hates, he hates the grappling hook, but it's there. It's Kalahari. Someone's going to use it.
Definitely. Because having advantage towards a high ground, that is always good if you play in Kalahari. Always good.
All right, so I do believe we're going to be jumping into the next match in just a minute, but I'm going to give a quick recap on the results for the last match as well. So Baby Argon, not only are they first because of their booyah, but they got 24 points from all of their kills. So they're sitting on 44. In second place is No Escape with 31 points. So Baby Argon, after round one, are leading by a mile over everybody else.
Yeah, if they do the same, if they actually make the same performance in Kalahari, Baby Argon, the team that a lot of Malaysians are clinging on, it's like Baby Argon, our last hope, actually shows their colors here in Bermuda. But we're gonna go into Kalahari, one of the map, the newest map of Free Fire right here. High grounds and low grounds will be the priority. And let's see, which team will get the booyah for this time around for Group B and C.
And let's see where everyone lands as well. Is everyone going to be spread out like we saw in the first round, or maybe we could see some early clashes with some of these drop zones? We'll find out in just a minute. But it looks like for now, No Escape. We're thinking of maybe a confrontation, but I think everyone else decided let's just avoid. Sorry.
A rare drop there by AKO. They never dropped Mammoth before.
Interesting.
Yeah. And there you go, Special Army. I know they're gonna drop at Santa Catarina. This is their spot. Every time when we play, is Santa Catarina.
So this is... Could they just rename it to the headquarters? Oh, looks like we're getting a little bit of a reaction here. Tekken actually trying to go for Superman. I don't believe Superman is armed.
Yeah, confinement is gonna be Legend Rumble against Team AXA Dream Team. Meanwhile,
looks like Superman was desperately looking for something. He didn't even have a gun on him.
Yeah. But Special Army, why? The split screen was a bit confusing because this is a fight between Legend Rumble and also Team Dream Team. So they are in confinement still. Shots fired everywhere, but damage was taken by Taken, but he recovered back using a medkit. No problem with that. Has a plasma gun. Which is actually the most like the lowest tier gun in the game actually.
Not a good gun, TLDR.
Never good. Yeah, never a good gun.
No.
Plasma.
Never a good gun.
Good
So
for early pick lah, but never the final gun.
Yeah. So just taking a look at the map there, it looks like in this match, everyone is starting to group up. As you can take a look, Dream Team as well as LGD, they are up towards the top. Looks like we got a pink team up there. They're all alone. So it looks like we're only looking at the two teams in the top right-hand corner that really could be looking at engagements here. Legend Rumble looking to rumble.
Yeah, I think confinement will be at peace for a while as the Dream Team, the AXA Dream Team left the vicinity actually. Meanwhile, there's a lot of consultation players inside Bayfront, or nearby to Bayfront. And Command Post, there's no one actually inside Command Post. Command Post is free.
Maybe everyone's worried, thinking, oh, everyone probably dropped in Command Post, so they decided to avoid it like the plague.
AVLA playing a bit far. I think they are at Oldhampton. They're from Oldhampton, dropped down to this small factory right under refinery. I think they will go to refinery soon. H2G is inside Bayfront. Nearby is actually Team Dream Team. On the other side, you can see Bloody Head coming in from Command Post. Still very far to actually be seen. So, but they are actually converging towards Bayfront soon. Meanwhile, looting has been done in confinement though.
Looks like everyone's going to try and avoid confrontation yet again on this map. So it seems so far the trend for the map is, teams don't like to go for fights, but it looks like Rumble, they're actually going to be looking for a fight from Auto Knockout. No one goes down yet, but
grenades.
Doesn't quite catch anything with those grenades, yeah.
He's trying to Kobe down, or maybe he just try to avoid Roar to actually push. So this is a fight in the sub, near the sub. But first blood was actually done here by Disney towards Baby Argon. But Runner focusing on Mr. D. Putting on some shots. Zen at the back for flight cover. Nice support there by Zen. Get a kill. Here comes the push. from a member of Team AKO. Roar is not doing like very good. Miro goes for the push. Miro gets on to Maynak. Then at the back goes for the flank. And Team Roar is now slowly being eaten up by AKO. Meanwhile, Argon is having their own conflict as well against Team AXA Dream Team, as Argon is actually being pinned inside that small house.
It looks like they're not able to really move. Dream Team, they have a superior positioning in terms of trying to actually shut down Argon. Argon, though, what can they do? They've got to try and do something. They either have to get knocked or they need to get out of there ASAP, because they're looking at a couple of drops here. Looks like X-Gen wants to go in there.
Ooh.
He gets the drop.
Another one. Action. Oh, but the scar to the face. But it's fine. Here comes Superman trying to go for the push together with Toby. They really want to get. Oh, you go. Superman gets the last kill with the Thompson. Crowbar goes down. And baby Argon left the lobby very early in our game number 2.
Oh, that's going to be a little bit painful, but luckily for Argon, they can fall back to their round 1 points. But of course, to drop this early, very painful for the team.
Oh, definitely very painful for the team. This will be on my post-live broadcast for FFTC, man.
So it looks like Blink from Bloody Head will be taken out. Looks like his teammate has decided to do with this. Legend Rumble, though, of course, still looking for blood, but they can't quite figure out where Bloody Head has gone. Everyone in Bloody Head, they're just trying to get out of there. In the meantime, we're looking at ECP. All alone.
LGD making some effort fires.
Carl? Bloody Head
Oh,
was
AV,
there, though.
AV.
Does he try? Bloody
No.
Head's hiding.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
get the pop
This
shot.
is
Nice back
See,
step.
this is the thing. This is the thing I was saying. When a team pass through, I will try to get the last member to be knocked down and maybe try to attempt for the kill. As you can see that now Jay knows that Kai tries to go for the revive. But the AK was not so good. Here comes Tika with the snipe to the face. And Jay goes down, and Jay failed for that, the cheesy kill
The backstab.
onto a member from Legend. Yeah, tries to go for a backstab, but dang, he failed hard on that one.
He tried. Up until this point, Bloody Head, their strategy has been to just follow the edge of the safe zone so that they don't really get caught up in any of that action in the middle. But it looks like they kind of wanted to change it up for this game, but it didn't quite work out. Of course, they still do have 2 members alive. They've got Mark and Pog sitting in the middle of the map, so it's up to them really to be the redeeming factor for Bloody Head and get those points for placement. Because for Bloody Head, they seem to be focusing on placement points rather than kill points.
There we go, the blue wall sniper. I'm not so sure what I'm watching because I'm looking at No Escape and then AKO. But AKO is now left Shura here. As
only
No
one
Escape.
member is alive. One member alive for AKO, so I don't think
that's
they
the
can get the
best
rest
thing
of it.
about. True that. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. AKO will Shura will actually fall back here. Again, never underestimate that sniper. People thought that the M886 is not a good sniper, but not to me. In my own opinion, it's the best sniper to be used. I think, to be honest, it's much stronger than AWM. There you go. Fires from AV Refinery. As I said, vantage point will be very important. You can see how AV uses that information to just, get one or any kind of kills that comes through. And this is the thing I hate about freaking grappling hook.
It's such a good vantage point as well. It's got such good cover, and there's no real way to easily snipe someone that's on that tower.
Yeah, but if you get knocked though, you can't be saved.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to
I
be
mean,
saved. It's not, you can't. Yeah.
So I've got a drop coming in just there, but it looks like for AV, they're not tempted. They're going to try and play this safe.
H2G is still
like-
alive though.
Looks like Eclipse. They're going to play it safe. They're following the edge of that safe zone, but look who's ahead. It's H2G. Do they have vision though? I think Ganza does have some kind of information on Eclipse over there. Ganza's looking for vision. Oh, looks like they managed to catch one.
Shots fired. Anna. Got actions. Yeah, no, I think they just playing it safe. H2G as well. It's not falling back, proceeding towards refinery, and refinery is actually clear for them, so they'll be fine over there.
To get gonna move around in their vehicle. Oh, looks like there's some pot shots there from ECP. Should be okay. It looks like they'll be able to at least get out of this. Or maybe they're looking for a vantage point. Maybe they can try and put some pressure onto ECP. Nah, looks like they're just gonna try and get out of here. So it looks like for now, not too many engagements, but a little bit more active than round one of our Kalahari map. But yeah, teams are playing very safe. We're seeing a lot of teams hug that safe zone as well as others sort of camping out in the high ground. I think maybe it's also the idea that because they know a lot of teams are going to be camping the high ground, maybe that's why teams are playing more along that safe zone, because they think, well, if you're just going to camp there, we're just going to follow that circle in, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's true. Command post again. Dream team will actually secure the area. Meanwhile, no escape. Again, Rainy with the new sniper. I really like that sniper a lot. It's much stronger than an AWM, because one thing this sniper can do that an AWM cannot is that this sniper can drop anyone behind a glue wall, and the damage is also quite high. Maximum damage that you can do with that sniper to someone that has no vest is 158. Very close to
stragglers. Nice kill there.
See, the same sniper is still being used. It's just way too strong.
Not, right?
I really like that sniper a lot. Yeah.
It's your favorite sniper, huh? Should call it the Admath gun.
Nah, I can't. You can't.
No.
Because I don't usually get it.
No, you never get it. Okay. You can dream. That's fine.
But when I do it actually helps me a lot in terms of supporting my team. So yeah, I'm a support in my team if I were to play any kind of ranked. So having that gun is actually very good.
Yeah, looks like AV and Nox looking really strong in this matchup as we take a look at No Escape on the map just now. They're sitting very pretty in the center of the map, waiting on that high ground.
Okay, look. Eli is not safe at all.
Oh, that's
even though
be
he's behind a glue, even behind a glue wall, Batman just like, okay, never mind, just bring my sniper. It's okay, I'm gonna shoot you anyways.
All right. Looks like the circle's starting to get smaller here, and of course, teams, they do want to continue looting. I saw some shots get fired as well.
Okay, so bloody hit, last member, Mark, again, the same guy. In Kalahari as well, last member from bloody hit.
I mean, he's doing it. He's going to have to be the one to try and save the team.
Time to go for the backstab.
Can he get it? Oh, he's dying. Can't afford to take too much damage here, but of course you do need to be careful with your DP. Oh.
But luckily he's eliminated though. He's eliminated, not killed. No points were given.
Yeah. If he got the kill before he got eliminated, that would have been nice though.
But no, Legend Rumble.
They've got two teams. Two of the members are down. One is alive.
Got trapped.
That's going to be it. Auto knockout. Eliminated. Legend Rumble able to keep two teams alive. No, they actually lost Carl. Baby is the only one alive.
Legend Rumble gone.
Well, Dream Team not looking too bad, but they're only sitting on 2 members so far, and of course, going with only 2 into this final circle, things are going to get scary because, of course, we do remember our big teams. No Escape's still sitting on 4 members.
Mm-hmm. But they have 8 kills, though. That's 16 points here for this Philippine team. Dream Team showing their best. I was hoping that the female player would be playing, but she's not playing. I think she's the sub for it, so maybe we'll see her play soon. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, everybody supports Dream Team because of that female player. Even I support the team because of that. I mean, it's always it's always good to have a feminine touch in any kind of all men's what you call it, rumble. Yeah.
They're right next to each other, Admas. There are 3 teams here. No Escape on the top.
Eclipse H2G.
No, and also No Escape. They're on the top. They're actually looking to third party if they can. If you take a look at
no, actually H2G is actually waiting for the glue wall. HTG exactly waiting for the glue wall to finish. They know they're trapped down Eclipse inside Axion, and Axion can't do anything. They're trapped. They just wait for the glue wall to just finish expired and just go in for Axions.
Alright, we've got 5 seconds until that safe thing gets smaller again, and of course you've got to start moving soon.
Okay, now Batman.
20 players alive.
Batman, don't want to push. Do they know there is Axion and
I don't
guys
think
know
they
inside
know.
here? They don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't think they do. They're so busy.
Kill.
They're fighting no escape, but on the sidelines, Eclipse just
Wait,
waiting inside.
wait.
They're gonna come out.
Oh, get killed! Ew, get the kill! At least get them down. Get me the doctor.
They're trapped.
Oh no.
Axion tries to break the wall, but the double barrier. And there you go, Axion dies off. So now we're left with 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen. H2G coming back after a sloppy game number 1. No escape, I believe he's still alive on top of the sub. Yep, there you go, Nox. No escape. Has 8 kills in the team, takes H2G down. 10 kills altogether for this Malaysian team. So now Ganza and only Batman left for Hut to get. No escape, and I believe there's one more team. I can't see which team was it.
AV.
But it's
AV's
actually
still alive.
it's AV. Yeah, then they're
But
gone.
EV got eliminated.
So now it's only 2 teams left. It's a 4v2 situation here. Never mind. 3v1, 3v2 situation. Shoyu is right beside H2G. Shoyu could secure it, and there you go. No escape. Gets the booyah for game number 2.
Oh man. No escape. They had such a free game up until those last couple of minutes. They basically just sat in the middle of the map. There was no action. They just managed to get all the loot that they wanted. And they just prepped for that final circle. They said, guys, we're going to go all out for this. They grabbed a whole bunch of kills, plus the booyah. It's a big victory there for No Escape.
I think they get 16 kills on that one. It's either 14 or 16. After they
They have
eliminated
more
AV, yeah, they eliminated AV that was like 3 or 4, and they eliminated H2G. So that's a good 14 to 16 kills to that team.
Clearly, they're going to get first place. There's nobody that can contest them for kills.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out in just a moment, though. But my goodness, No Escape, they looked amazing in that round.
Yeah, Rainy popped off with that snipe. Not gonna lie, he popped off.
I'm kind of speechless after that one.
Yeah, no, it's just because I didn't expect No Escape to be this what you call, not say this strong. No, I didn't expect them to be this well performed. That's the right word. But it's okay. We can gather our thoughts later on. So we're gonna take a short break, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure to actually stay tuned for our post game result for the series B and C.
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invaso.
You thought you knew my story. This world is unjust and cruel. I want no more of it. That's why you're here. They say you like to pry, but I only see curiosity. People call you reckless. I see you of no fear, where others see your arrogance. I only see grit. They call you sly and hasty, but you bring the quick wit. Why are you here? For a bank. Biggest of all. We're taking back what's been stolen. And it will be the greatest heist you ever joined. Get ready for Plan Bermuda.
E seppellire la sua montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao. Garena.
It's epic. Oh my god. I mean, the game too, I was like, oh my god, there's like 5 teams in the last circle. I didn't really expect that. But as well, to me, Kalahari is harder to play. So probably players are not so aggressive in that play, right? So, by the way, I saw like No Escape really playing. They are nailing it in the second game. By the way, what's your opinion in that? With No Escape winning the second game with 44 points in total.
44. So they got
Yeah,
what?
I think they
44
got like
too?
14 kills, right?
Yeah, 14 kills. Yeah, 28.
Yeah,
No,
and
that's
then
48.
20 with Booyah. That's great. Oh, 48.
Wait, did we get the
Yeah,
new
that's right. Yeah,
result?
48. I think I saw that they got 14 kills at the last.
Yeah. But
I think
I'm not
it's
so sure
just
for
to
point number one.
establish a lot
Yeah,
of kills, right?
But it's okay. But it's okay. Here's the result. I believe we're showing the result
Yeah.
for the first game.
Okay,
Yeah.
This is-
so
yes.
yeah, we see the placement points 20 and total kills 24. Okay, so they have 12 kills. Okay, with total points of 44, standing strong at the first place. They are. Oh, sorry. This is the first game. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This is Baby Argon in the first game getting Booyah with total kills of 24 points and overall 44 points. A new escape in the first game. They got the fourth place, and then placement points 13. Killer point is 18. Overall 31 points, standing at second. And the third is Raw Squad. Now I know it's Raw. Okay. Total
Raw.
kill points 14, and overall is 26. Raw, really. Okay. And everyone is actually pretty close after the third place because 25, 21, 14 is not so far away, but Baby Argon standing really strong at the first place in the first game.
Yeah, but what I can see from this one is like, I'm sorry. Well, you go first, then. Andy, sorry.
You continue.
What I can see from this game number one, you can see that No Escape has 31 points from just game number one. We've seen how deadly were No Escape on game number two. So I think No
Yeah.
Escape will be the first team that can reach the 80 point mark in our game.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
can say without a doubt, if you're going to look out for somebody in Group C, it has to be No Escape. They are so strong in both of the games that they played as well. Baby Argon, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to judge them because they got eliminated very early in the second round. So we didn't really get to see them play that late game for round 2. But I think we shouldn't really count Baby Argon out as of yet, considering how well they played in their first round.
Yeah, we got A and C
But I
after
was
this.
expecting. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
was expecting Baby Argon probably will be out of the top 3 in this case because AKO they actually playing pretty well in the second game as well. So yeah, I would expect they will be the second. I mean, to AKO or Bloody Hate. So this is the first round.
We'll find
and
out in a
yeah,
bit.
this is the 7th place, which is AV Elite with total points of 10. LCMY Gregory 8, Special Army MY 3, Legend Rumble really rumbling with 2 points, and Eclipse 1 point. Hard to get. I really didn't expect because they got
Yeah.
really annihilated in pretty early stage. I was like, oh my god, Hard to Get just gone, and yeah, it is out of expectation.
Definitely, even over my expectations. I was shocked to see H2G dropped out early in the first map.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it's just the nature of Free Fire, right? Like sometimes teams just get eliminated early, whether it's your favorite team or it's the favorite team to win. If you get knocked out early, you can't do anything
Oof.
about it. But here we go.
81
Oh,
points.
here we go. No Escape. Overall points 15.
15 kills.
Oh my god. And it just
Why
like
am
34, right?
Why am I
34,
not
right?
surprised that they're sitting
They
at
were
50
at
points?
they were 31 in game 1. Now they have
31,
50 in game
okay.
2. They have 81 points. They are the first team to reach
Yes,
80
you're
points.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's insane.
So we're
And
going to
hard
be
to
watching
get, yeah.
that for No Escape, huh?
Yep. And Hard to Get actually got second place, which is not bad compared to the first game. Because I think they were a little bit, adapting to the new teams they are playing against too. Because it was Team C was just now playing with Group A, they are pretty well. But when it comes to Group C, they were like, okay, well, we are probably adapting. And then they performed really well in second game. Congratulations,
It's-
Hard to Get. And AXA got the third. Sorry, Danielle.
I was just thinking they may have placed well here, but I'm not 100% sure if they're going to be too happy with their point placement because of how game one went, right? Like, they're basically,
That's right.
this is their last game of the day. They won't be able to play anymore for today's matches. So I'm not sure if you'd be too happy if you're Hard to Get. I don't think they're in the bottom of the bracket by any means, but they are probably expecting to get a higher placement at least.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
But as I see, they got 31 in the second game. As I say, maybe they were out of third place, top 3 in overall, but I don't think so now. Because actually, I didn't catch they were the second in second game. Yeah, I was thinking that was supposed to be AV. So yeah, Hard to Get is still getting second place. Probably they will perform better in the next day or next week that we are having big stage continuously for up to 8 days. So yeah, let's see what is gonna happen. So for AXA Dream, they got third in the second game, and right here we have 7 Special Army Malaysia got total points 10, Legend Rumble 10, Bloody Hate got 5, LCMY Gregory got 2, Baby Argon 1, and Raw scored at 12 0.
That's got to hurt to only get 1 point for Baby Argon. Their run in the first map was fantastic, and then you come into the second map, and then you just literally finish second last with a single point. This isn't the end of them. They've still got 2 more games to play after this, but if you play, I don't think this is a matter of them playing badly, because again, the nature of Free Fire, sometimes you just get unlucky with where you are. The opponent has the high ground, you're on the low ground, you just get eliminated. Basically, they're going to have to play catch up for these next 2 games. They have to get kills, and they're going to have to get the placement points. We've seen that they can do it. So if you're cheering for Argon, you're going to have to cheer for them now because they need that support.
Yeah, they really need to do a lot. But what I can say, No Escape, comfortable position. That's all.
Easy. They're playing so
No
good.
Escape is like easy, So
They
I
only
think
played 2 games. They've got 2 more games to go after this. Whereas everyone that's in Team B are done for today.
yeah, I think they have to really be careful. I mean, especially Philippines team, they were playing really well. As just on second game, like Hard to Get, they were performing really well. But when it comes to No Escape, they were like a little bit behind for the second game because in Kalahari, probably they are not so aggressive and stuff. Because in Kalahari, everyone is they are scared, they're afraid of coming out to shoot people, or they prefer to team up and just stay in one place instead of going out. So let's see how they can adapt to this game and to Group C No Escape, how they gonna conquer afterward or not, or someone is like Dark Horse coming up. So before we are coming up with the second game, let's go to commercial and we will see on the total result.
My family. We are winners. And I never lose. But sometimes the winner is the one who lost.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
So yeah, I think I just misclicked or something. Okay, so yeah, we just saw like just now in day one late stage we have two series already playing between Group A and Group B, and Group B playing against Group C. So we kind of know like who is the strong team and who's underdog and stuff. But now we are having different group again. Group A playing against Group C. So what are you expecting in this coming two games, MF and Dynamite?
I am looking forward to seeing 4X-Men going up against No Escape. I think that's going to be a real highlight, especially if we can get them both to survive up until that late game. I want to see from those two teams with raw skill who's the best team.
yeah, for X-Men versus No Escape, they have been clenching teeth with each other for quite some time. It's Iwan Sole versus Sang Tuah, if you guys want to know, the two managers for the team. So yeah, but for Group A and C, there's only one Philippine team, Supreme Attack Force. They can't catch up to what AV Elite H2G to what they can offer. So I think for them, maybe they can do something for this. But again, this is like what 90% Malaysian group team A and C. So it will be inclined towards the Malaysia style of gameplay. You'll see the Malaysian style of tournaments coming in from the teams. So for A and C, it's more comfortable for me because it's a scene that I'm used to. So we might see very funny gameplays, very surprise gameplays, not much tactical, just like how AV does. I'm not so sure how No Escape will perform because most Malaysian teams actually know how No Escape plays. It's just that in Kalahari, because there were like 4 Filipino teams there, so it's kind of like 50% of the lobby, almost 50% of the lobby is foreign. So another 50% maybe Malaysian. But the other 50% was eliminated earlier than expected. So that's why maybe No Escape has a cutting edge. But this time around, going to Group A and C, it's more towards a local base, a local flavor into our series. So No Escape should be still okay, but I'm not so sure with Baby Argon, AKO still up there, 4X-Men, and also other teams that is in A and C.
I'm looking forward to this match. I believe we may have lost Leslie here. So
Leslie, she's gone. She's gone.
It's fine. You guys have us anyway. So Admats, we've seen both teams sort of play, right?
Yeah.
We've seen everyone from A, we've seen everyone from C, but now we're going to be removing one factor, and that is having a lot of Filipino teams in, right? Now we've got most of the Malaysian teams playing. I think there's only one Filipino team.
There's only one.
Which is Supreme Assault Force. So you're saying that this is going to be Malaysian style for Free Fire. What's the difference between the Filipino style and the Malay style?
Okay, you can see how AV Elite, H2G, AXA, even SAF and Bloody Hit, look how they try to approach their team, to the enemy team. They're not scared. They're confident in what they have, and they just go in, try their best, and see what's the outcome. In contrast to the Malaysian team, you've seen how the confrontation between 4X-Men and Gregory, where they meet up at Pochinok. They saw each other, they know,
and they just like, whoop, nope.
Yep. Yeah, that is Malaysia gameplay. Gameplay.
So in other words, they play the high five, right? They see each other and it's like, and then just run, just leave.
Yep.
Don't. Okay. All right, so it looks like everyone's going to be going through their parachutes now. So let's jump into game one of our third series of the day. And again, yes, folks, it is going to be on Bermuda. And of course, the second round is going to be on Kalahari. But let's go back to what we are used to at Maths. Let's see what everyone decides to drop today.
Yeah, new boys. Again, to be honest, even though I don't highlight them much, I really want this team to do something. Because in the qualifiers, they are okay in terms of my books. But in this one, honestly saying, I'm brave enough to say this, they are terrible. I was like, Yeah, they can mock me as much as they want, but they are doing very bad in our league stage. Maybe it's just because that it's just the first week, first day. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the jitters are still there, but they're doing
and that's
very bad.
interesting opinion. I think I'm gonna do some Malaysian casting and just chat. All right, so it looks like everyone has decided to drop, and of course we are looking at No Escape. Looks like so far they're going to be having more or less a free game again. But, actually, maybe they caught sight of New Boys. They actually decided to turn tail.
You know what, Eclipse in Katu, this is a very bad spot to drop for a squad, actually.
Oh, so why would you say that?
The drops here in Katu is suitable for solo and duo only. As much as you can say, as much as you can argue with me, if you drop in Katu 10 times, the amount of times the whole squad will be equipped is just like what, 3 or 4 out of 10.
Just so you know, we'll never have to argue. All right, so it looks like everyone is... Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's understandable. So everyone's just going to continue on looting. No Escape going to have basically a free time here. No confrontation. Everyone just trying to avoid everyone as per usual. And we're looking at Bosku here. Bosku's also got a pretty free section for themselves as well in Sentosa. So it looks like for them, they're just going to be able to continue to loot whatever they want. Oh, I don't know what that was, but okay.
That is the upgrade vest. There is an item in the game where it's
this is
like
the one that's supposed to be the level 5 vest.
Yeah, the 4+1.
No, it's
that
5.
Is the tung tung tung.
Your name is Ad Maths. It's 4 + 1 = 5. You can't argue this.
Yeah. But there you go, first blood for No Escape. Easy pickings on towards Sorry Meta.
It's going to be unfortunate as well. So early in, losing your teammate as well. Now, the thing is, do they want to stick around and fight, or do they want to try and get out of this? Because so far, it looks like, they're looking to engage. Yeah.
Actually, they're trapped. Because vantage point is towards, advantage is towards No Escape because they have the view. But meanwhile, near at Observatory, SA might be fighting against Eclipse, but again, another member from Sorry Meta is in a very bad spot, honestly saying.
Yeah, they're gonna try and get out. This is tough. I think they'd be lucky to get away with one person.
Okay, Shoyu's gonna go boom. Oh, nicely done with the UMP. I believe there is a hit shot there. Instantly get the kill. I want that 2 points rather than nothing. So there you go. Only Ida that is left from Sorry Meta, and Ida is trapped inside the house. Rainy is trapping him or her, him inside this house. No Escape is trying to take revenge of his down teammate. That is Shoyu. There you go, Hazik with a plasma gun. Very crappy gun. There you go, assassin. Hazik went down. But luckily, Akix is right behind. Sorry Meta is the first team eliminated. And No Escape. 8 points already.
This is No Escape doing No Escape things, right? This is why they call themselves No Escape. Once we see you, you are not leaving our sights. It's either you're dead by us or you're dead. So No Escape already off to a fantastic start.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what Hang Tuah gave them for breakfast, man.
I don't know either. You have to ask him for tips.
They're doing so well in this first day. I'm not gonna lie, they're doing so fantastic. Even though they lost one member, but that is 8 kills secured. 8 points secured.
If we ever get an interview, we're going to have to ask them what do they eat before their games, because clearly there's something in their body that is making them play so well.
This will be going to my post FFTT analysis. Check it out, my Facebook page, guys. 8 o'clock.
Have breakfast.
What did they eat during their breakfast time? And what, I don't know. To be honest, on the group stages, they were doing well because they had 3-digit points. This one, oh my god!
Almost managed to get a down there, but looks like for now it's just Carl all by himself. I have to say, Legend Rumble. I think not out of all the teams, but if we watch Legend Rumble, if they see somebody, they always go for the kill.
Definitely, because I think their strategy is just like what I said, they prefer the kills rather than placement, because in their mindset, if I kill more, I will get higher placement because I will eliminate teams. So
well, as
that
long
is
as they can
the
get the
mentality.
kills. Yeah, if they can get the kills, it'll be worth it. But let's see if they can get them for now.
Flash. Yep, they managed to flash the members here inside the barnyard. We can see the SAF on the bottom side. Kai gets the knock on towards a member of SAF. I believe it's Garute. Garute is no more. Blue walls has been spotted out. They really want to get the kill, but look at McRory. McRory on the top, supporting the team very well here from that high ground with I believe with silenced Scar ×4.
Legend Rumble, of course, they know someone at least is nearby. Whoa. What's the play here, though? Looks like SAF, they do want to try and fight into this. Judge is nearby, he's on the low ground.
They actually changed positions. Now SAF is outside.
Yeah. Can they find him, though? Let's see if they know where Judge is. Judge is playing so quietly. So patient.
One tap as well is on top of the hill. Yep. Taken though. From LGD. Not looking so well.
No, not looking too good at all here. Legend Rumble just going to try and get the heals in there for Taken, just so that he doesn't fall too low, but he is taking quite a bit of damage in all of this. McCrory coming in as well onto the low ground, going to come in to try and back up his team. So they know where Baby is, though. I don't quite think they have a vision on anybody as yet, but they know Legend Rumble is nearby. Great stuff from SAF, though. They've managed to be able to get themselves out of that building.
Yeah, they're falling back. Yeah, it was a tight spot for them because Legend Rumble was actually pushing in, but now Special Army. Oh no!
No escape. Doing no escape things, Adma. We've said this
there you
before.
go.
We're just gonna play it again.
Double kill.
But this time it's Eclipse fighting against Genesis. Anga, why are you reviving like that? Oh my god, what's your rule, my dude? Kaiser will go down. Genesis gets a wipe. 4 kills towards that team.
They lost their team so quickly as well. Genesis getting rewarded with all of those kills as well. That's going to be 8 points to Genesis too. That's a lot.
Anga made a mistake not glowing before reviving. He simply revived outside of the house. He was exposed.
Do you think he misclicked? He must have misclicked. No?
No, he didn't. No, I'm looking back at the replay. He was not.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was a very bad play done by Eclipse, not gonna lie. They have 2 experienced players in that team.
I do believe we could be looking at a little bit of action here. We've got new boys just pent up in this building, and they're right next to Bosku.
Shots fired.
Yep, they just revealed their position as well.
Yep, definitely. Because once you opens up a shot, the red marker will be activated on the minimap. So Team Bosco definitely know there is an enemy team inside Pochinok.
Okay, looks like no escape there. They're actually pinned in. Who are they pinned up with? That is... I can't quite see.
Special Army.
Special Army.
Fun fact, Jabat and Minato is the most active player that usually trains during the 2 weeks break of FFTC. The other 2, I don't know what they did.
You don't know what they do.
Almost every day I played with Jabat and Minato, but never with the other 2 members.
What if they have a different account for training? Save their strats.
They don't.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I know that. Don't worry. I know. But again, yeah, you can see that how training is very important. And see how Minato and Jabat is the only one that is left every single time. Because they have been trying to better up their chemistry together. Even I have very good chemistry with Jabat and Minato, but I'm not a tournament player, so then again, guys, if you guys want to play a tournament, please practice. 4x though.
Oh, actually looks like, yeah, it looks like we're actually getting it down there. Can they get the kill on the Frank? Looks like Frank is doing a pretty good job hiding though. Oh, very careful.
Alright, so for X-Men, again, same spot at the topmost floor of factory, waiting any players coming into side factory to get that cheesy kills.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try and avoid this confrontation now. They say, okay, this is your home, we're leaving, we'll find our own home.
Unfortunately, there's 3 actually. AKO is still there. Shura is the only one inside. No escape. They managed to get 5 right now. Trying to go for number 6. Inside that tower. Hazik goes for the push. And Hazik actually gets that push in. Nicely done. The knock is there with the M79. The grenade launcher. 6 kills now. Onto a no escape. 12 points.
And only Frank is the last survivor for his team. So he's going to have to try and get a high placement. For as long as he can survive, then he's basically done his job. Of course, if you can get kills too, then that'd be great for Frank. But I think up until this point, you just want to stay safe, get as many points as you can from placement, and then towards the end of the circle, when you know you're going to die, just try and get those kills yourself. So it's up to Frank. Can Frank do it? We'll find out.
Walang Bang Pinoy. Those in the chat. There is actually a Philippine team, guys, still playing, which is Special Assault Force.
Special Supreme Assault Force.
Yeah. SAF is still playing. But Legend Rumble, I just noticed that they lost 1 member though. They're going to lose Kai soon enough.
Yeah. Gonna jump out the window. Trying to get that med kit in. Just get a quick heal. Looks like it's going to be okay as long as it doesn't get headshot here. Oof. Big pot shots there. But he survives. Most important thing, as long as your teammate survives, you don't give that kill away. Already a big win. Gotta continue running though. Oh, I think they got Cal.
Yeah, they do. They did. Now Baby is trying to run away. Kai goes down. Kai was in a spot where he can't actually run up properly. Baby as well is actually wide open for shots. But AKO is actually holding a team down. So now you can see that Mr. Kachi, or new boys Kachi, his old name is Mr. Kachi. Kachi is actually chasing on towards Baby, who is taking refuge behind his, I call this the red guard house or the petrol pump. There you go. Brings out the AK. Doesn't want to bring out the shotgun just yet. Yeah, 1v1
time.
Let's see, M1014 versus M1014, but nope, new boss gonna go. They're gonna go for 3v1. Baby, oh, baby, no. Bye bye. Oh no, he can't get a kill. He gets Kachi before he dies off. Nope, Taken still alive behind. Baby is still fighting inside there. Baby gets another knock. Baby is doing so well. Baby gets Jumper and Kachi. Yeah, it was a 2-kill done there by Baby from LGD.
Baby! It was a trap. It was a trap the whole time. Oh, Baby.
Oh, new boy is pushing it very badly. Now Taz is the only one left. But Taz has to fight Baby Argon. He has an MP40 on his side. He has been spotted, by the way, so I'm not so sure where Taz will go. The circle is coming out to him as well. Aduh. And Baby, you see, Baby got 2 kills. Told you.
It was a trap. It was a trap, Admath. They said, oh, you think I'm running away from you? I'm actually luring you to a trap. Activate trap card. Baby style.
9 teams, 27 players. AKO with some shots. Jabat and Minato still alive.
I don't think we're really seeing anyone with a kill lead so far. A lot of teams just have sitting on 1, 2,
bye-bye.
kills.
Bye, Taz.
Bye, Taz. Alright. No Escape sitting on 6 kills. They're probably the ones with the highest kills so far in this match. We haven't really seen too many teams just kills up until this point. Well, Bosco actually trying to get their first kill if they can, but so far unsuccessful, but they're still trying.
They're still trying. So 8 teams left. And Baby has been shot down
Baby got
by
down.
Baby Argon. Yeah, Baby is done for now. So only one team, only one member left for Legend Rumble.
I think it was Taken, right?
Oh, Minato! Woo! That goes for the highlight, man. There you go. Minato takes down the last member from Legend Rumble, so he goes down as well. And there you go, guys. Here you go from Bosku Force. The I don't need to aim Car 98. But there, nice double shotgun. But will it be enough to fight against No Escape though? Bosku trying to go for the wipe, forcing AKO, so not escape, AKO to be in the mercy of the circle. Meanwhile, SAF is actually fighting against No Escape. Baby Argon is fighting against Special Army, who is trapped inside this guardhouse. Okay. Japan and Minato, you are digging your own grave. There you go. Dies off towards Baby Argon, and Argon gets 5 kills altogether.
Yeah, Argon are now back on the board with all 4 members as well. Ooh, No Escape actually losing Hazik there, so now they're down to 2.
Yeah. So Argon has 6 kills. 4X-Man is still inside factory. For the second time in a row, these guys in advantage inside factory. Oh my gosh. 1 goes wall on the side. Manchai gets Cobra down and out. So 2 kills towards 4X-Man. Okay, McRory from Philippines. Niche kills, he can go for 2. Whoa! He gets 2. There you go!
Got
Two
it!
kills.
What a legend!
2 kills for McRory. That cheese kill with the M79. 1 got grenaded down. So now 4X-Man is only left with 2 members. Meanwhile, Baby Argon pushing in, providing pressure with the bullets that they have. McRory again trying to find that niche. Tries to go for a grenade. I'm not so sure he can get that kill. No. Yeah, he gets it! He gets Akix! Akix goes down! Oh my god, McRory making his mark. The surviving member from the only team that is PNT. He still has the bullet for M79. He can still find cheesy kills. Meanwhile, 4X-Man. Yeah, 4X-Man against Baby Argon. I'm not so sure what I'm watching, but 1 is doing his best. Just down. Jabat. Let's go out. Dies off towards 4X-Man. Phoenix takes on Arkix at the same time. Rainy goes down. Where is McRory? Is McRory still alive? McRory is still alive? He's still there.
He's still alive!
Still there. McRory trying to play with the circle. 4X-Man is on top of him. He has the glue wall. He has the grenade launcher, but he doesn't want to use it. But it's fine. 4X-Man gets the booyah in the end for the second time in our week number 1.
4X-Men. Second Booyah gonna be so proud of themselves for their performance today, but oh my goodness. I have to say, I think out of all the games we've seen today, this probably is the best one. Especially with those last place.
McRory was like, I'm gonna try to take as much as I can. You guys fight, alright? Okay, I got 1, I got 2. I'm gonna go to the other side. Okay, I got another one. All right, grenade there, here, there. All right, I'm good. 1v10, no problem.
No problem. Easy kills from McGregor. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he does in this next map, but oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to seeing the placement points as well, because in this game, we didn't have anyone take all of the kills. I think the highest we got was, 6 or 7, maybe even 8.
Yeah.
So the kills a little bit more spread across the teams, but I kind of want to know what the leaderboard is looking for that matchup.
Oh, definitely. Because I didn't keep count of what McRory was actually doing. I was focusing on that guy.
I think McRory ended up with 4. I think it was 4 for the whole team, 4 or 5.
5. I think 5. Yeah, I think
like
5.
We'll find out when we get the updated leaderboard. But oh my god, that ending was it was crazy.
Yeah, again, props to McRory. You're the man. You're the man. Definitely, you're the man.
Now, course, ladies and gentlemen, it is not it for today. We still need to play one more map before we call it quits for today, and it's going to be on Kalahari. So, of course, we played on the beloved Bermuda. It's going to be interesting to see how people now adapt to Kalahari, because the way that people play Bermuda does not translate well to Kalahari from what we've seen.
No.
Basically, Kalahari is king of the hill. If you're on top of that hill, you're the king.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
can
we've
see
seen so
this
far.
now. Yeah, we can see in Kalahari, our previous map in Kalahari, where No Escape actually won most of their fights from high ground. Even from the last one, where they were actually on top of the sub, they trapped down AV and H2G both at the same time. They split together into two. Two will fight against AV, another two will try to trap down H2G, which was actually in conflict with Eclipse, where Exun and Skyzu was actually hiding inside that cabin. So that's another conflict over there. So that's how smart Kalahari can be if you play on high ground. So No Escape take advantage of the information, gets 15 kills. I think that's the most kills that we have right now in our day number 1. So if No Escape uses the same strategy, we can see them take another booyah in our Kalahari map.
Yeah, and it could be our second team to get 2 booyahs, because so far we've only got one team to secure 2 booyahs, and that's actually going to be 4 men, which we saw them take their second one just now. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how the teams adapt. And also, I'm wondering, because the teams seen each other play, like they must have seen each other play their games. With that information, what do you translate that to? Because at the end of the day, they're pro players. They have to research each other. I mean, Admats, you're mentioning on one of the maps, like teams, they have favorite drop points. What if you invade that drop point?
Yeah, that's the thing. That is something they can actually look back in our live stream, so they can study back, or they can actually just come by to my post FFTC analysis later on. It's my own initiative to actually heighten up the scene. So yeah, maybe over there I will actually give some points to some people to actually take into consideration. But again, yeah, I think by the end of the day, players will actually look back to how they play, and at the same time look how the enemy team plays. As you said, that maybe they will actually try to pinpoint the favorite spots to drop. Maybe it's a place that Team A is much better than Team B, even though it's Team B's favorite drop. So maybe they can take advantage of that information to actually take down the other team instead. Or maybe they can just maybe this A spot is too many people, B spot is too many people. They can find maybe another way so that they will avoid confrontation that's always there to take into consideration. But all in all, what I can say is that post-analysis will be important for every team in our tournament right now. Because day number 1 is like the benchmark of everything. Because with day number 1 benchmark, you can actually figure out what's going to happen in the next following week.
Yeah, it's basically you're just dipping your toes into the pool for the first time to see how cold it is. And then the day after, that's when you actually jump in, It's like, okay, it's like this cold. All right, I'm going to make sure I'm nice and warm and then jump into that pool. But yeah, of course, we're just going to have to wait and see for Kalahari. To anyone that's tuning into the stream for today, for the first time, we are having a match between Group A and C. B has concluded all of their matches for today. So if you're rooting for anyone that's playing for Group B, unfortunately, we won't be seeing any of them anymore today. But of course, there's going to be more tomorrow.
All right. And there's still one Filipino team inside this A and C. So make sure you guys support that as well. But it looks like we're going to go to our second map soon enough.
Now, I believe... Hang on, is this what I think it is? It may be the results. Give me a second. It is. Okay, so we've got the results for the last match. So we had 4 men. Even though they got the booyah, they're actually only in 4th place. It's No Escape leading because they managed to get 18 kill points in that last round. So leading by 30. Anyways, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's focus on this match. Our last game of the day, Kalahari between Group A and C.
All right, let's see. Eclipse is going to drop at Council Hall. Very open space, so it's good that if there's only one team over there. The sub will be occupied by LCMY Bosque. Meanwhile, my
Ooh,
favorite
already New Boys.
place to drop, Shrine. Yeah, New Boys. Opens up some
Did-
fires.
Did they drop right next to Baby Argon?
I think so.
Oh, ballsy.
So the sub again. Only LCMI Bosco. And
Looks like they're gonna
LGD.
drop.
First blood.
Yeah, you're right. New
Wow.
Boys is actually right beside Baby Argon.
Oof, that's a little bit scary. You don't want to be camping next to Baby Argon.
There you go.
Genesis. Oh my god. Looks like they're gonna get 2 deaths here because Frank all alone. Fizz 20 is very low on HP. The only one that's actually a full health is Star, but can he really redeem himself? He's up against Legend Rumble. These guys love to fight early.
Yeah. Star and Fee. LGD, Legend Rumble is actually pushing in. He has the Arlock on, but will it be enough to recover? Nope, it will not be enough. Genesis All-Star
Oof,
leaving
first
the
team
lobby.
Shut down.
Very, very early.
Last game of the day as well.
Double
That's
kill.
really gonna hurt.
Now they
Legend
do get
Rumble.
2 points though.
But Legend Rumble, they got 4 points out. Sorry, they got 8 points out of all those kills. So for Legend, can be very happy with themselves. Looks like 4 men. They are all alone on this side of the map. No one to contest them for drops, so they're just going to loot for free and do whatever they want. Special Army as well. Looks like they're also free. There's no one in the vicinity, but yeah, we're still looking at Baby Argon. They're still camping that high ground. It's going to be quite difficult to actually leave that area as the green team. New Boys, they got to figure something out.
Mm-hmm. Jumper is on a very good vantage point, but the weapon he's using is actually very hard to aim from long range. M60. Mid range, okay. Long range is quite hard.
Ooh,
As you can see,
looks like
Jumper.
return fire.
Mm-hmm. They found Jumper on the hill. Meanwhile, on the sub, AKO is now at that submarine, but the previous team, LCMY Bosco, has left the vicinity.
They're going to stick around though. I'm surprised New Boys, they are so confident to try and contest Baby Argon here. They might be trying to avoid conflict. Maybe they're just saying, all right, we're going to slowly move around Baby Argon, but not lose anybody. Because Baby Argon, they're not moving either. They're saying, we're going to stay here. We're going to keep trying to snap up some of these kills. So New Boys slowly moving around. Lots of tension. Looks like for now, Admath's not too much action across the map. Eclipse going to be looting for free, and also we have Sorry here also looting for free.
Yeah, but things are very slowing down very hard here in our last game. Not much confrontation, and people are.
You want confrontation, Admath? Here you go. You've just
There
had
you
some
go.
confrontation from your favorite player, McRory.
Yeah, but one tap goes down.
Ooh.
McRory also not in a good safe though. Not in a good place though. Meanwhile, Kai having
got a
his
drop,
own,
but yeah, he got a drop. He
But he-
couldn't finish off the kill though. Yeah.
on one of the platforms in Refinery SAF. They get 1 kill. Garute gets the kill, and Rory goes for the jump. Oh, 13 HP. Has to actually cover quite a lot here. So yeah, a lot of focus here in Refinery. Looks like BB takes down in Kachi. Meanwhile, Mr. D tries to go for some snipe.
It looks like, I think this one's going to be, I think, the most confrontational we've seen from all the teams. Yeah, they're engaging from long range, but in all the other matches, everyone's just sort of been avoiding each other, full stop. Teams are still fishing for those kills.
So again, SAF still playing around Refinery. Meanwhile, Sorry Meta is being pinned down here by Eclipse. Again,
Looks like
on the
Jumper
kill
actually
feed.
managed to get Kai.
Oh, they haven't still haven't finished this fight. After
still
Baby
going.
Argon is LGD. And Jumper is still here.
Yep. It's not over yet. It's not over until the fat lady sings. Adbath, you have to remember this.
So yeah, a very slow game in Kalahari right now. Only one team that has been eliminated, which was Team Genesis. And yeah, still holding the same spot in Shrine. New boys. Even though Shrine is not in the next zone, but they have the distance to actually travel to, so they have time for it. So they're actually trying to secure this one small kill on towards Ngah.
You can't quite get the angle. There's just too much spread on his gun.
Yep. Phoenix as well. And Baby fire some shots. Legend Rumble now almost lose his own life with that. Here comes the grapple by Baby. Try to travel and avoid conflict, but nah. No chance there given by Kachi. There you go. Baby goes down to Kachi and LGD only one left. Only left with one member. And there you go. Jump pad by the new boys from Shrine. Now inside the new circle.
Can finally start moving around now. Oh.
Jump pad helps you a lot.
Looks like. Oh.
So AKO in the Refinery against team number 8. I believe that's a special force. Yep, special assault force. AKO is not going for the push, so they're actually falling back. Meanwhile, Sorry Meta against No Escape in Santa Catarina.
Try and fight up against the kill escape, but oh, they look like they managed to get the drop there on the thing. They didn't come off there. The bullets are landing. Can they get a wall in to save range? They drain the lip. They got him! They got him!
They just need to break the wall, that's all. But Hazik gets the knock onto his Ida. That's a headshot chop pot done by Hazik, so that gives a lot of room for No Escape to reposition here.
Can they finish? Finishing's been a problem. Looks like Baby Argon taking some damage themselves as well. They managed to get the res onto Ajum. And now it's going to be... Man, we're looking at 2 teams engaging here. It's not just one. Yeah, Baby Argon are only sitting up. They find it though.
Cobra is Cobra still holding on to the boys outside of the circle with the AK under the 2X. Jabat against kill number 2 for Argon as well. Argon got 3 kills actually. AKO playing a very safe gameplay here after Mr. D is not there. Very safe.
Looks like Bosco is actually engaging somewhere. I'm not sure who's actually shooting them, but I think Bosco only sitting on 2 members left.
Shut down.
Things are starting to heat up as the circle gets smaller, Admath, and we know what's going to happen. We're sitting on 9 teams left and 30 players alive. It's a bit of a quiet one now. We've seen a couple of teams get their shots in, but everyone looking to play ultra safe as they want to try and also get those placement points. Of course, the kills are important, but placement for some teams, they need those points. Oh, looks like Phoenix is going to be going down there for Baby Argon. I don't think anyone's there for a res either, so he'll be going down to 3. Fell.
Yeah, Phoenix fell.
Yeah, Phoenix fell. He got the res again.
Military kill.
Nope, he died to the
Did
zone.
he die again? Okay, he died.
Yeah,
to the
he
zone.
died to the zone. Yeah, he got revived, but the zone was too painful. Yep, see, you can see. Phoenix
Yeah,
died
he's
to the
down
play zone.
again.
But he got a kill though. He managed to contribute to Baby Argon. So 7 kills now here for Baby Argon, right in the middle of Bayfront Port. Meanwhile, AKO, Mr. D is still alive. Not my bad. So it's a
We haven't
triple
been
threat.
paying attention. We haven't been paying any attention to 4 men, and all 4 of them are alive, and they're getting ready to really go crazy in this middle circle as well. So there's a chance that 4 men could be looking to get their 3rd booyah today.
Yeah, they could. They had 2 booyahs in Bermuda. They want to try to get this one on Kalahari. No Escape is having a hard time as well in this one.
Yeah. I think they lost a couple members early, so No Escape can't really go into that late game as easily as they would like to. Yeah, here we go, 4 men. They've got no kills either, so they've been actively avoiding all of those engagements. Sonic gets dropped, and that's the first kill there for... Oh. Hang on, they're still going.
Okay. 9 teams. 4X is actually well equipped to actually do to go for a long periods of fights. You can see now 4X is now playing against I believe that is Steve Bosco. Can't get a clear picture. Oh, Special Armies as well is there. Yeah, it's Bosco and Special Army side by side.
Yeah. Do they know they're right
But
next to
things
each
like,
other?
yeah, no, I just they were split behind a wall. So Special Army really needs to find a way to actually escape. But
Oh,
one
Foreman!
and by yet, yeah.
Oh, I wonder what happened there. I wonder how they got knocked. Must have been Special Army.
There, highlight again, show you with the M79. Took out the last member from Sorry Meta, so no escape. 5 kills altogether. They're still alive.
So it looks like for this match, No Escape are playing on the edge of the map. They're not looking to try and play in the center. Auto knockout, trying to grab some kills here. I don't think they can quite get it though. Bosco in a pretty good position there, hiding under the wall. Oh, hang on! Looks like it's a drop there under Salvi. Got some 4 men though.
The trap inside. The grenade is there, but the blast did not hit the 2 members of Special Army. Meanwhile, Mr. D, clear shot towards Minato, gets the single shot onto the body, but the circle will not be a friend here for Special Army. Meanwhile, AKO. 4X man, wow, nice gatekeeping done by Manchai. 5 kills there for 4X man. They eliminated out Special Army. So now 6 teams left. No Escape is still fighting against Eclipse. Mr. D from AKO. Shots after shot with his snipe, but could not get the hit shot in very well, as 4X man just ducking over once Mr. D opens up a shot. And Mr. D again, the action. He's Hazik, but Hazik already behind cover. Now the Siren has been alarmed. With these 5 teams, all of them has to merge. Yeah, they have to merge inside the circle together. 4X man might lose Corbett and Bayet. Good. Corbett goes down towards the circle. 1 needs to make a move. And now they are in a very wide open spot. AKO as well. They lost Miro right now. They could go for the revive, but the time is not good for them. Mr. D is trapped. The circle is right behind him. Can still go for the blue wall. 4X man, Bayek goes down right now. 1 and Manchai will be the only one left. Manchai will go down soon enough. 1 taking an inhaler, but no, AKO will be eliminated by escape by Eclipse. Sorry, no escape as well. Will be slowly being eaten up by Eclipse. Now only 4 members from 3 teams left. It's 4X man. Never mind. 2 teams left right here. 4X man versus Argon Jabat. But Manchai goes, it's a 1v1. This is a 1v1. It's 4X Men 1 versus Argon Jabat.
Time to see who's the better player here.
It looks like Japan is the one that is better. Baby Argon takes the booyah.
That's their second booyah too, so they denied a potential 3 booyah from 4 men. It was very close, but Baby Argon managed to survive all the way until that last circle, and at the end of the day, the better player wins.
Yeah, that's true. Jabat with his prone tactic. Just crouch up, gets that hit shot on towards for X-Men 1. And that secures Argon 20 points at least, but I believe they got quite a number of kills. 8 kills, I think, altogether. So that is like 16 to 36 points for them. But that's just my prediction, just my assumption. They might get more than that or slightly less. But again, 20 points is actually secured by Baby Argon for X-Men. Number 2, Eclipse, and number 3, very anticlimactic a little bit anticlimactic at the end.
You went
But the
entertained.
1v1 draw match was good.
Admath was not entertained. I'm very sad. Every match is entertaining, Admath. Now, of course, we're going to round up our thoughts for the post-match after, but of course we do need to go for a quick break. Once we return, we'll go.
You thought you knew my story. This world is unjust and cruel. I want no more of it. That's why you're here. They say you like to pry, but I only see curiosity. People call you reckless. I see you of no fear, where others see your arrogance. I only see grit. They call you sly and hasty, but you bring the quick wit. Why are you here? For a bank, biggest of all. We're taking back what's been stolen, and it will be the greatest heist you ever joined. Get ready for Plan Bermuda.
E seppellire lassù in montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao. Garena.
Dengan circle. Now, Azik sekali lagi. Granat launcher balik berjaya mendapatkan kill 14. Untuk mendapatkan buaya di sini. Peluang telah dibuka. Titans ditekan dan juga ditekan. Dan
Una mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato l'invaso. Oh partigiano, portami via.
Woohoo! Congratulations once again to Baby Argon getting their second booyah of today. Well, this is only the league stage day one, and I can see Baby Argon actually perform really well. I didn't expect that because I talked to MF and he said that Baby Argon is actually a junior team that averagely they are about 15 years old and they are actually kneeling the games today. So, what is your opinion in this game, the last game of Kalahari? Because I saw like as well, every team is really scared. They're afraid of going out to be aggressive. Last circle, there's another 5 to 6 teams I remember. So, what is the skill in these terms? When you see like there's still a lot of people left in the last circle. So, what should you do? But actually, I see Baby Argon is super smart because he's like, I am only one left in the team, so I play super safe. So, what about your opinion, MF and Danily? Will you play like the last player of Baby Argon?
I think Daniel could have a clear picture on this. Why not you go for it, Daniel?
You want me to go first? They wanted to win, so of course. So I think I'm not sure if I'm lagging. Are we okay? Is it just my picture or the webcam too?
Nah, it's okay. I think it's just your picture.
Might be the webcam. Okay, so the way that I kind of saw how Baby Argon played was that they decided to play ultra safe, and the reason being was that one of the reasons is that in their second match of their first series, they botched the game. You can't blame them. Things happen. They got 1 point. So they looked at this match and they said, guys, we have to confirm that not only do we get kills, but we also need to get the placement points. So not only did they play safe, but they played very opportunistic. I think a good way to describe them is, do you know vultures? You know the birds that always eat after the lions? Those birds are smart because they get a free meal. So in the case of Argon, they're looking for those free kills. So of course they need to play safe. They have to play smart. They play on the outer edge. Don't expose themselves in the center. And then at the very end, play it smart. Crouch to the ground. You can't see me, but I can see you. Go for the headshot. Grab the kill, win the game. There was no reason for them to take any risks. They just played it safe and they won the game. They got the booyah. And I think with those points, I think it may have saved them from the league as well because they got a second booyah. It's 20 more points on top of their kills.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, just now, Baby Argon, Jabat showed how his in solo individual skill is with that 1v1 confrontation with 4X-Men 1. So that is another factor why maybe Baby Argon could get that booyah in on that Kalahari map.
Okay. So in a way, I think Baby Argon, they actually have some plans as well because they are not only playing passively at first because at first they already get 4 kills to 5 kills. It's like pretty early stage, and then they got to 6 kills. So the one who got like quarter kills, I actually like really impressed that because when I saw it, it's like quarter. That's crazy. Which is Cobra did it in like just a short time. He killed 4 and then he died. So when it comes to like this play, and then they are like, okay, we got enough kills now, and then I save for the last life to get a placement point, which is very smart, I think. As a teenager, I mean, they averagely 15 years old, and they can think about that. I think you deserve that, right? So congratulations once again, yeah. And as the first game, we got once again for X-Man getting second booyah as well. Well, tomorrow for our games, we are not seeing any Bermuda plays. We only have Kalahari and Purgatory. So Purgatory, we haven't seen at all. So what do you expect? And Ahmed and Danily, what is your opinion in this Purgatory game tomorrow?
Purgatory, I think, will be a good map for Argon because time and time again, be it Argon and MY or Baby Argon, Purgatory is the map that usually they get a lot of booyahs from just judging from past history. And we even named a place in Purgatory. We call it Bukit Argon or Mount Argon because that is the usual spot that Argons will actually camp it out and try to take as much kills as they can. So that's how strong Argon in Purgatory is. They usually drop either Central or Brasilia. So what I can expect is that Purgatory Argon will be strong. But in the qualifiers, I've seen how AV Elite did well as well in the Purgatory maps during the qualifiers. Same goes to team EXA Dream Team. They did well as well in Purgatory. No Escape has some struggles in Purgatory, but time and time again we see them perform well. 4X-Men as well might have a struggle in Purgatory, but I think with due time, I think they have improved their strategy even more. And then what else? Because Purgatory is a big map, there's not a lot of obstacles, especially when you play near fields. So sniping and long range shots will be a priority if you play that map. So we might see the obvious long range fights between two teams, either near fields or near the riverbanks of Purgatory. And in terms of confrontation during the early games, I think it will be the usual usual stalling moment where teams are just looting, and maybe at the third circle or fourth, then only we see some fights coming in.
Okay, so I think the score is already out. I'm wondering because I expect for Escape and for X-Men they probably having almost the same score. Let's see now. Okay, no Escape in this overall standings getting total points of 50, total placement points 74, total kills 22. So I think this overall is gonna be like 96. Oh my god, no Escape. We couldn't escape it because it's like 90 points in day one, ladies and gentlemen. And Baby Argon at the second place, Safe and Sound 33 plus 14 is 47 points. And Hard to Get got 41 and 16, so it's 57. I think No Escape really bring it really far because they are taking it away with around 30 points difference with Baby Argon. Okay, and the fourth place we have for X-Men Esport getting 26 of placement and kills point 21. AXA Dream Team got 53 and 30 for total kills point. Is pretty high. AV Elite as well, 30 points for placement and kill point 8.
I'm just all confused how the points actually added up.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I actually confused you. But I think it's the total placement plus total kill points, right?
No, because you can see here, right? Baby Argon only has 47, but Hard to Get has 57.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think our scoreboard is a bit jumbled up, but
yeah, but it's
at
okay.
least we
I
know
think
at least we know sort of like the score for each team just from here.
Yeah, that's right. I think you just have to see like total placement plus total kill point.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see the 7 now, which is Auto Knockout. They got 33 in placement point and total kills point is 14. And then Legend Rumble 7 and 10 kill points. Raw Team 28 and 10. Supreme Assault Forces get 39 and 10. Bloody Hate 30 and 8. LCMY Boss Crew 27 and 8. Coming up next, we have 13 LCMY Gregory, 31 for placement and kill points 8. Genesis All-Star 5 and 6. New Boys A got 19 in placement point and 6 for kill points. Eclipse 17 and 5. Story Meta 7-3. What not least, Special Army Mai get 19 and 6.
Yeah, I think we need to reshuffle back the score for this because it's a little bit confusing. But all in all, we can say that No Escape is at number 1 with 90 something points. That's a solid fact that we can go. I believe AV Elite had 83, which stands at number 2. So yeah, so basically for day number 1, Malaysia is at the top of the rankings. Number 2 is Philippines. Number 3 as well, I think it's a Philippine team. I believe it's hard to get.
It should be it's the 4 X-Men, right? Number 3. I think they're
maybe
70.
It's okay lah. But again, all the teams that have been highlighted actually is on top of the standings, top 8 actually.
We'll figure this out later, guys. Don't worry too much.
Yeah.
We will be
By punching
updating
numbers.
this whole game. Okay.
I mean, your name is
I think
Matt, if
we
you wanna do it.
have gone through. Yeah, we have gone through all the games today for the first day in our league stage, which is 3 series, 6 games. We will be continuing again for day 2 tomorrow. Let's make a quick guess on who is gonna keep the standing tomorrow. Like it's gonna be 4X Man or No Escape gonna conquer again, or some underdogs that's coming up. What do you think, MS and Danily, for tomorrow?
Danielle, you go first.
Ooh. This is tough because
Or
so
some,
far
or
I've
some
become-
teams that you're like, oh, I expect you can do better tomorrow.
I was actually hoping AV Elite were going to play a little bit better after seeing their performance. And then after that, I thought, maybe they're warming up. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that they'll do better tomorrow.
Alright,
I
what about
think
Emma?
for me, we
Thanks.
might see a better performance of Argon tomorrow.
Argon.
You think
Maybe
Argon's
Argon.
supposed to play better?
Okay,
But I
so
might be wrong.
we have a
I'm
quick
just
guess.
assuming.
What about a quick shout out to both of you before we wrap up?
You want to go first, Admaths?
Nah, ladies first, ladies first.
Me first. I was just going to tell
Yeah.
people thanks for watching the broadcast. It was a pleasure having all of you. Hopefully you got the skin. And when we leave, good luck with your matches. Hopefully every single one of you get a booyah tonight.
Right.
Alright,
And from
Emma?
me, I will be having a post analysis on my Facebook page for those who are interested. You can come. Yeah, a lot of information and details need to be discussed on that one. So since this is Tri-Nation Cup is basically the first ever 3-country platform
Come
where they
along.
can fight each other. But sadly, Cambodia could not make it to the league stages, so ended up only being 2. And it's the first time we see how the Malaysian team mixed up with the Philippines, because usually we got mixed up with the Taiwan team. But this time around, it's the Philippine team. So it's brand new, it's fresh, even new for me. So a lot to digest tonight. So, but again, thank you guys for watching. See you guys on day 2.
All right, so we have a wrap up from both amazing casters. Thank you so much for today. Well, by the way, remember to follow their Instagram and like their Facebook page because they have more to update as well. We will continue for tomorrow. By the way, this league stage is really important because only the 12 teams that are playing the best will be going to grand final on 18th of October. So let's see who is getting the big chunk of our $50,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, our survivor in Free Fire, today is the Tri-Nation Cup League Stage Day 1. So, we will be getting the Day 2 tomorrow, and stay tuned in Free Fire Garena. We will see you tomorrow. Let's booyah!
Ciao. Tapi dia mati dengan circle. Now, ada Azik sekali lagi. Granat launcher balik berjaya mendapatkan kill 14. Mendapatkan buaya di sini. Keluar telah dibuka. Titan ditekan dan juga ditekan. Dan akhirnya